Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of the Mariguard Mercenaries. Before we get into it, let's first give a player a point of inspiration for a recap. Who's interested?
I could do it.
Hello. Oh yeah, you
Was
go
that
ahead. You were
two
actually
people?
here. I actually
Whoa.
did take notes.
Two
I
people.
did actually take notes.
I took notes.
Go
I
for
did it. Okay.
Go for it, man.
So, but we started right after the fight with the old captain. We fed their bodies to crabs. We exchanged treasures. It was awesome. So right after we did that, we moved the crates into the boats. There was some mold earth action and some down to earth physical labor involved. And then we decided on what we were going to do about telling the crew what happened. Some people pitched not to tell them at all, and other people, were like, we should tell them. We did decide on at least just telling Gunner Shuffle, and it turned out to be good because when we got back to the ship and we anchored and we got winched up, Gunner Shuffle was like, so about them shots. shots. And we were like, we'll talk to you. Griffix did some minor illusions to disguise the crates, and we got the Banasite loaded into the cargo. And then we met with Gunner Shuffle, and we explained the disagreement that we had. And then Ken suggested that, maybe just tell the rest of the crew that we had a run-in with a Corsair, which isn't a lie, to be fair, rather than that there was the fight over the cargo, so that they weren't interested in the cargo. We then set sail. Our downtime was spent in various ways. Scythe worked on vehicle proficiency and sail. Sylvie continued her Lear lessons. Griffix and Ken had a discussion with Dura, who went over the banishment of the Demon King Nagora, which he did. We learned a lot about the war and how Dura keeps getting dragged into politics. We also learned about King Strongmere,
Strong in the arm.
however you pronounce that, being assassinated.
Strong in the arm.
Strongmere?
Don't worry about
Strong
it.
in the
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Being assassinated and Dura being exiled, and then Ease Deverick being named the new king through the manipulated king's moot that went on. Then we awoke to the ship being tossed around by heavy wind, except the water was calm. Sylvie tried to use Gust of Wind to get us out of it, but then we found out the magic wasn't working, and we were in a dead zone of magic, basically. We saw a tower or a lighthouse in the distance, and we decided to tow the ship across the dead spot. But as we passed near the octagonal tower, we saw Swahagan were attacking it and something inside. So we decided to get out and help and investigate, and we ended up fighting both Swahagan and some Aleps, with some of Sylvie's moonbeams, and Dal and Dura killing some Swahagan, then Kin killed an Alep, but then the dead zone happened again. We felt some building pressure and dead zone. As the dead zone happened, we saw a spectator watching the fight, but then it fled upstairs. Sylvie quickly finished off 2 Aleps, and then we examined them. They had armor of ancient paladins of Ana, at which point Scythe decided to invoke her token of Ana, which ended up with her receiving a boon of irresistible defense, blazing on the back of her hand. We found crates of ice flux candles, and then moved upstairs to find 2 spicy meatballs waiting there, as well as a statue of Ana surrounded by other statues of Ana, reenacting some dance. I don't remember the dance, sorry. One meatball got shot and escaped. Ken cast blindness on the other spectator, and Griffix captured it in a web. We then brought it upstairs, where a fox-like creature was there waiting. He has been trying to deactivate the faulty Ley Tower, which is what this tower was. And he wants to take the cold stone or whatever it was, which is apparently condensed. Cold stone. It's power, right? Yeah. Which is apparently condensed Banasite. The creature, who named himself Tucson, was identified as a demon by Dura, an Arcanoloth, or a fox demon. Every Ley Tower is devoted to an order because they're part of the old order of protectorates known as known as the Chronotos that use them. And this one was for Ana. And like, as we were discussing this, we had a little private aside with Dura, and the group voted that we did not want to leave our ley lines unprotected and let this Tucson deactivate the tower and take the stone. So that's where we left off.
We left off with Sylvie hucking a javelin at the little foxy thing.
I think he said before that we were gonna stop.
I don't remember that. Also, you missed the important part where Sylvie is wearing one of the meatballs like a backpack.
Oh yeah, she is.
Sylvie
We brought
initiated hostile action on the Arcane
Okay, so,
Hooray!
well done. Sorry. I believe the last thing that happened was indeed a javelin thrown.
See?
Okay, I didn't say it because you did say wait before that. We're gonna end our session. So I was like, I don't
I
know if it
appreciate
happened
that.
or not.
No, that's how we'll start it. Is a javelin.
Okay.
in the
Nice.
air. So well done. Thank you for the recap. You can have your point of inspiration. Let's go ahead and move everybody to the scene where it all went down. As many of you,
Room where it happened.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to assume that all of you were not actually in the stairwell while you had this conversation.
Right.
That would be slightly odd.
I'm going
And also
to.
Spring would be here.
Yeah, where's Spring?
Because she wasn't here.
Right. I am. That wasn't a question for you. That was a question for me and my note-taking.
Oh, he was asking rhetorically.
Okay. I'm going to move you to where I think it makes sense you would be based on the
Don't forget my
conversations you were
backpack.
having. Right.
The
I'm going to beat
backpack's
the other
actually
meatball with
released.
this meatball.
And Ken, I think you were up also fairly. I think Sylvie and Ken were the closest.
Yeah, probably.
More than
Ken's
once.
really smart like that, being a bard and being like right at the front of the group.
You
Anytime
were
there might be
having-
trouble.
You were having direct conversation with the fellow.
Yes.
I don't know any bards like that. A bard that I know that is always
No, that
active.
would be a very dumb thing for a bard to do.
Okay, so Sylvie, please roll a javelin attack.
Yeah.
Are you the Arcanolith or the meatball?
It was the Arcanolith. I rolled a 14. Does that hit?
Okay. 14 doesn't. No, it does not hit.
Can I throw a second javelin?
Sure.
Is this a turn?
I'll let you throw a second javelin because that was bad.
Thanks. I
You're welcome.
appreciate the pity that you're taking on me.
You're welcome.
How about a 21?
That hits.
Hits, but a little bit better. 6.
I'm trying to decide if he was going to use shield. He can't. The veil is up right now. Okay.
Nerd.
6 damage. Okay? It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would like.
Got it.
As that javelin strikes him with the second one missing, he looks up and he says, "Really? Now? Your
Yeah.
funeral." Please roll initiative.
Woohoo!
Okay, have fun, Sylvie.
Excuse me. Wait a minute.
That was just her.
I'll leave me to my own devices. Everyone just goes back down the stairs.
That would be
I
very
forgot
funny.
how to do
I didn't throw
this.
anything.
You forgot how to do what?
Initiative.
If you okay,
The shop
in
next
the
door.
if you click in the twin swords at the top right, you'll pull up the encounter, and then you can click on the die next to your name. Please pay no attention to the communicator ringing in the background.
And do the
The
normal.
law of some blankety blank.
I had to unplug all the ones when I moved into this house. It's like,
How did I roll so low? I thought I rolled better than that.
Apparently not. Ken?
Oh, sorry. I was looking something up. I thought I had an advantage on initiative for like
Your sword of warning gives you advantage.
the sort of
Your
warning.
sword of
Yeah,
warning,
yeah. And I couldn't remember, so I was like looking it up.
Go ahead and roll
Wait.
again, and if it's higher, we'll take it.
I rolled again.
Or is it?
Oh, it didn't go through. Apparently, it's like you're already in initiative. We don't need to roll again.
What was the second roll?
Roll a d20 plus 5. Okay.
Whoa.
The 9 was the better roll.
Oh,
Somehow.
yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm glad I held everything up for that.
It's okay. We move
Damn, Dura,
on.
look at you. 20.
As the fight begins.
Dura is so fast.
We did, by the way, we did decide to start this fight right now because there was no magic.
Right.
In it.
Yeah.
It's now Dura's turn,
It
and
was
he
strategic.
Dura looks at the individuals and at yourself, and he says, "Well, I appreciate the zeal. I can't.
Throw a
He
dagger.
throws his dagger. That's literally that's what he decides to do. I have another of these. He throws the dagger. He rolls a 13 to hit. So the dagger literally, like, clatters into the Arcanalot's armored boots and hits the ground. Sorry. Right. And he backs up and just takes cover behind the posts of the stairs. Scythe! You are more equipped for a fight without magic.
It is
Than the
true,
wizard.
It does not take magic to rage. So we will do that. And we are too far away. So we will rage and we will...
I believe if
Move.
you rage, are you at the level where you get the raging faster movement? You have 40 feet of movement. You can't. What are you talking
I have
about?
40 feet of movement. Numbers are confusing. Shush.
Are
Okay.
they?
Shush.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
He's not taking criticism at this time.
Noted.
Yeah.
So you need to
Yeah,
click
so-
on yourself and drag if you would like to drag.
Oh, the ruler's not working. Okay.
It is. You just have to indicate that you're dragging
didn't
you.
actually click yourself. There you go. You did it. It's been a minute.
Fine. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Initiative 20 already happened. One moment.
Oh.
Oh, lair action.
How is this his lair?
Nothing
Did he
happened.
Build this place.
It's a tower, though.
It's not his lair. Calm down.
Oh.
Tower
I am
action.
calm.
Calm.
Scythe, you're up.
I am stabby. Or attempt to stabby.
I am Glebe.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that
25.
hits.
Oh, I didn't tell it I was raging. I mean, it still hits.
We do understand that we can add 2 to your damage.
Okay.
Nice. Look at you with your max damage.
So 18 points of damage. It does not seem...
No, it's just 16. Because I added the 2. Sorry. I confused everything.
It does not seem to do as much damage as you would like.
Okay, well, I get 2 attacks, so I'm going to do it again.
Fair.
Does an 18 hit? 16. 18.
Rage does not add 2 to your attack.
No, yeah, 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay, I missed.
It is now Tuzon's turn. This blasted tower. And then he was going to claw you with his claws.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Little tiny fox demon.
They're not that cute.
It-
That's a
it'll
natural
be
20.
cute until- yeah, it'll be
That's
cute.
okay,
until
I'm
then.
made of adamantite.
Sure, that's fine. You do take damage.
I mean,
Are you immune to poison?
I am
Resistant, I think.
resistant to poison.
Okay,
I'm immune to disease.
right.
which is
So
not
it can't give you rabies.
Right.
Hooray.
Useful. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on.
Why are you planning to get rabies?
As a treat.
Just
For the holidays.
Okay, so you take 9 points of slashing damage from the claws. I need you to make a con save.
It's slashing. I am resistant, so because of raging, so 4, and then a Constitution save. Okay. Ah.
That's a failure.
Ouch.
You take 14 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Okay, so that's halves of 7.
No,
So it goes through poison resistance.
you failed the con save. Like, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is 7 from your resistance to poison, but you
it's
are
still
poisoned, which means you're at disadvantage on basically everything. And
Oh my
Yep.
god, it's smelling all over again.
it is.
Oh no.
With spectators, it's just Beholderkin that Sao is.
It's like
Struggling
whenever
with.
there are Beholderkin around, Sal
Sal gets
suffers to
poisoned.
poison. And then Tuzan's gonna strike again. A 9 doesn't hit. Okay. We move on. Doll.
Hello.
Hello. 'Tis your turn.
Okay, I will go over here. I'm just leaving. Bye. And I will shoot a bow at this thing that Sylvie is starting ship at. Okay.
The ship was started. Probably.
Yeah, by you.
Yeah, I mean, by vote, we were clearly gonna start shit, so it's not your fault.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Well,
It's me, doll.
my D&D is
No.
not it's not rolling. Oh, okay, let me see if I can do it here.
Just FYI, guys, I'm a little bit like sneezy today, so if I cut out in the middle of the
That's okay.
sentence, it's because I sneezed.
My cat is sneezy, so I get it.
Okay, there we go.
They are much the same.
I forgot that I had allergies because I'd been taking allergy medicine for so long, and then I stopped taking my allergy medicine, and I was like, oh,
And
I was actually
suddenly,
taking that for a
I
reason.
assume 26 hits.
Yes. 26
Okay.
hits.
Seems about right.
Then is this gonna roll my sneak attack? No. Okay.
That is a 6. That's rad.
Well, you're shooting my backpack?
Yeah, get
Sneak
fucked.
Snick.
You're shooting my backpack? I was gonna keep it.
He is ungone.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Whoops. I was
Wait.
paying attention.
Are you shooting the spectator?
I thought so, yeah.
Wait, which?
The
which
spectator on Sylvie's back is unconscious. So
Oh.
you kill it.
Okay, yep, get fucked.
Yeah. Why did
there's
you
another-
determine
I
that
mean,
was the
there was-
most prudent move?
Because I wasn't paying attention.
It's been many weeks. It's been many weeks.
My
since-
back-
Yes,
God.
I have literally no idea what's fucking going
I
on.
was gonna store stuff in him.
Well, too bad.
Yeah, it just looked like a spectator. to us.
Sorry, my bad. I was-
There is no physical change in how the spectator is, like, it was unconscious and now it's dead. Sylvie, you detect nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's an arrow. It's not. I didn't cleave it in twain.
There's just that.
Anyway.
Store stuff in it.
Cool, I did great. I hit it really good. That's my turn. Bye.
I mean, now that it's dead, does it suddenly become heavy? And before it was floating?
No, it was heavy already. It wasn't floating because it was unconscious.
But I'm so strong.
Yeah.
Like,
This doesn't hinder my movement, does it?
no, nothing has changed
Okay.
about the spectator.
just-
It was unconscious.
Is it my turn? Is it?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
This isn't flanking, is it?
No.
God damn it. Scythe, move over.
On my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stab it with my jalberd, my javelin
I need to mention, by the way, while the veil is up, please do not take into account magical bonuses to your weapons.
Well, shit, son. That's a 14.
Well, it wasn't going to hit at a 15 either, so...
Cool, I strike again.
Okay.
Is my
18.
totem thing magic?
I think all features that aren't natural is magic.
Your special features and racial abilities don't count.
Okay. So, but my class abilities count?
No.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Hooray. So if it's additional plus, it's a +1 to slashing and damage. Sorry, is to hit and damage.
It's to hit and damage, yes. So it does.
Okay,
one
so
less
it's
damage.
11.
Okay.
And I'm not going to waste a smite because it won't work.
Correct. It also does not seem to do as much damage as you would like.
Great. Huzzah.
I
have a lackluster turn. Next.
It's now the spectator's turn.
My new backpack.
Nope. Oh, Sylvie, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Is there another meatball in here? 16.
You see smoke begin to rise off of the eye stalks that are tied around your shoulders.
Ah! Okay. Noted. Smoldering.
Yeah. This spectator, the living one, is going to turn and bite you, Sylvie.
Rude.
I can't do anything else.
You turn
It's
its
a
friend
16 to
into an accessory and it gets mad. It misses.
Okay, it's going to try again. 16 again. Still misses.
Hooray.
Okay, moving on. Ken.
Yeah, Ken is gonna draw his rapier very elegantly, very dramatically, and stride forward. And rapier attack the guy.
You have advantage because of flanking.
Okay.
Oh no.
17 just hits.
Nice.
Hooray!
And as he hits, he'll be like, "Did you think we were gonna let you take this tower apart, demon?"
Yes.
Check out that max.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I was about to do that. And then you guys didn't want to.
As you're stabbing him, he's like, "You really didn't seem to have a problem with it until suddenly you did." 6 damage. Okay. You stab him. He doesn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Griffix.
So, what is this? 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. That's 30 movement. Now, if I'm a complete idiot with the boomstick, what's my chances of hurting my friends?
Are you proficient with a firearm?
No.
So you roll without proficiency, so it's basically a dexterity attack. A d20 plus your dex. However, your chance to misfire doubles. We'll worry about that after your attack roll. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus dex.
Is there a chance I'm going to shoot one of my friends?
Not really.
You heard that, guys. I'm not really going to hurt you.
Okay, good.
Yes. So I'm making a dex check, right?
Yep.
I am so... There we go. So that's my dexterity.
That hits. That is his AC.
Okay, I hit the blob.
Oh, you're shooting the spectator.
Oh, I could hit the fox? I thought that would, be a little too obscured. But okay.
Nah, don't worry about that.
I hit the fox, then.
You reduce
Yeah.
his AC by using a gun. Go ahead and roll. Which gun is it? Is it just a pistol, or it's the revolver, isn't it?
It was. I thought it was a rifle.
Which? Okay.
I didn't put it on my character sheet. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
Fine, it's a revolver. What did I... Oh, damage
I
did I
think
do?
it was the revolver that we found last time, if that helps.
No,
Okay, yeah.
I'm the
Spring
one that
has
switched
the
if I-
captain's
Spring has
revolver.
I have,
Yeah,
I
it
have
was
the
like
pistol.
something an average
I'm the one that-
soldier had. Nothing special.
Ah,
the
okay. Roll a d10 plus your dex.
D10. Roll. Okay, so plus my dex is +3, so I did 10 points of damage.
Okay. He does not resist a bullet. Deals 10 damage.
Irresistible.
Turns out,
Okay,
gun works.
Cast
Can we
gun.
tell that the bullet worked better than the stab?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and put an amaranth rifle into your inventory on Foundry.
Thank you.
Might have worked better, but the stab was very dramatic.
It's more personal.
Spring.
Spring is actually thinking the same thing. She's gonna move up 15-ish feet. I'm imagining that my cool special magical rifle does not do 1d6 extra fire damage because of
Unfortunately, no.
Cool. And it's because I wasn't here. Just as a refresher, this is the tower. This is like we don't have magic because of the like tower surge, because of the instability of the Banasite, not because of the spectre.
Right, it's having
Yeah.
pulses of magic and not magic because it's unstable.
And it's from the unstable. Okay, got it. Just wanted to double check.
And right now the magic is off.
Yeah, Spring would definitely have picked up on. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna try to hit him twice with my action and my bonus action with my Spitfire. It is gonna be that one's definitely not gonna hit.
That is a miss.
That's definitely a miss. And that's also a miss. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm
Ow,
afraid
feels
so.
bad.
Yeah, that's very sad, and I don't like it.
Magic will be back on
Spring
next
says-
round, I think.
You hope.
Yeah, right. Spring says, "Nice shot," and tries to hit twice and does not. Which is because she is proficient in firearms. Damn it.
Beginner's
I
luck.
think I'm gonna flavor. She's proficient. She's not a beginner.
No, I am. That's why I
You
hit.
are. I think I'm going to flavor that as like there's so much going on over there that she's like worried about hitting someone kind of unnecessarily. And so she does not. It doesn't misfire, but she doesn't hit anybody. Okay, that's her action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good. That's all the things.
So now the next round is Jura's turn. He is still on these stairs. He looks at his last dagger. I'll just wait. Yes?
Yes.
And that's his turn. He will hold an action. But he cannot hold an action to cast a spell. So he holds an
Can't
action
even
to
start the
move.
somatics.
Exactly. Which at the end of his turn, it is Mr. 20. Hey! You suddenly feel the veil of pressure disappear. Magic's back on.
Which means that little foxy thing is much more dangerous.
Scythe.
Yep.
Suddenly, your glaive feels much more nimble in your hands than it did a moment ago.
Yeah. Okay. Also, my... Sorry. My, allies have advantage on melee attack rolls to any hostile creature within 5 feet of me. Which I think
They
already
would
did
have had that
because
regardless.
They were flanking.
Well,
but
they would
now
have had
they-
that because that's not magical. That's you being aggressive.
It's my wolf totem thing.
Which does not turn off. I said
Oh, okay. I
your
was
stuff
confused, but-
stays.
Okay, I just got confused. Please, it's fine. I'm gonna stab with my glaive
Okay.
because it feels nimble again. So, wait. First, no, I'm going to stab recklessly with my glaive because I
Okay.
don't want to be disadvantaged. It's just gonna be a straight roll. because fuck poison.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, poison indeed.
I'm actually going to give you the
Little
feeling
tag,
icky.
The feeling icky jag.
Yeah. 15 misses.
Well, I'm reckless for the whole turn, so I try again.
Uh-huh.
As it worse.
Oh my gosh.
Man, these rolls.
Yeah, worse.
For those looking for context, as the poison is affecting Scythe, you see that the slash marks where the scratches were across her like ironwork body, the poison is like making the metal warp and bend outward like aluminum amalgam, just bubbling out hideously.
Let me see if I have a bonus action that I want to do. I don't think I do. Just very quickly checking my inventory. No, I don't have a potion. So yeah, nope. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now Tucson's turn. He uses a bonus action to Misty Step out of the middle of all of you,
Little fucker.
up onto the steps that lead upward. And as he does, he is ruffling around in his pockets, and he says, "Well, surely she'll forgive me for this one." And he pulls out the contract. And as he reads something in Infernal, does anybody speak Infernal?
No.
Negative.
Okay. He reads something in Infernal. On the ground, basically on level with all of you and next to Griffix, unfortunately, a rift suddenly tears itself into the ground, looking as though it doesn't belong there. An orange, fiery light glows from beneath it. And surging up from the ground, a woman with black wings, black armor, and a long blade in hand appears. And as she does, she looks up at Tuzon and she says, "Now, you could have waited."
Mm-hmm.
What? What do you need? And the Arcanoloth looks and he says, "These adventurers are interfering with our plan. If you wouldn't mind assisting in dispatching this." And any of you who is proficient in religion can roll it.
Okay. Ooh, Sylvie did her homework. 21.
This is an Aranese, a devil.
Yeah, she definitely knows what it is because they're hot.
Yeah, she pops up and Sylvie goes, "Hey. Nice to meet you."
She looks at you, Sylvie, and like have a little quirk of her lips. She says, "Likewise, though you might not think so in a moment." And
Don't worry about it. I'm used to it.
She will join the initiative. I don't need to roll because it goes right after Tuzon. That was Tuzon's turn. He summoned an Aranese. It's now the Aranese's turn. She looks to you, Griffix, who's right next to her. Roll me a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
I know how to do that.
I hope so. 10! That's a failure, my friend. You are charmed. She looks at you and she says, "Hello, handsome. Why don't you help me with these?"
Oh. Okay.
This
Gosh,
is especially
golly.
funny since he was like refused to be charmed in the Feywild, and now he's charmed.
Yeah, but this is demonic.
Yeah, it's different.
Or devilly.
It's a different guy.
You are charmed. You consider this Aranese to be an ally, and you know you're close. You're good friends with her, and she asks you for your help with these other individuals. And then she turns, and she's going to use a Hellfire Bolt. She's going to throw this one at Doll.
The poor guy's
This
just
has
over
been
there.
silent.
Mm-hmm.
You like look
Kill
up
my
over the
backpack.
railing and a bolt of fire just like right towards you.
Fucking rude.
25 to hit. Yes, that hits.
Oh, yes, that hits. Of course.
Okay, you take 11 points of fire damage, doll.
Okay.
That's the Arenese's turn. Doll, what do you do?
Nope, nope. I will. Oh, okay, yeah, she is on the map. I mean, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the thing that gives me insightful fighting, something like that.
Mhm.
So,
So
I
your
can have
Insight
advantage.
versus
You insight
Yeah.
something.
Perception.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah, yeah,
inciting?
I want to know where her most vulnerable spot to getting shot with an arrow is.
I mean, I think you can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, like,
Titties.
let me roll deception.
Always.
It's
Mhm.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, I can't roll anything in D&D. Okay.
28.
That is pretty good.
Unfortunately, charisma seems to be one of this devil's strengths.
I mean, I get that, but I gotta try to get. Oh,
Wow.
I got a natural 20 though.
We're 29!
For 29.
Just-
Okay.
Holy shit! Crit.
Woo!
Love it when the rogue crits. Love it when the rogue
I mean, that's
crits.
not crit. It's an insight check, but yeah.
But it's an emotional crit.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. It's an emotional.
I've seen tricky women before. You know,
Doll is unfazed
fool me.
by her boobies.
Well, yes. Let's see if I can shoot her.
Doll says, I've seen better.
Doll's target is blocked by a wall. Okay.
What? There's no walls there. Oh, there
Well,
is a wall. Yes, there is. But it's not like a real wall. It's a terrain wall. It's like above her. So you can see her. Like the stairwell has room underneath it for you to make a direct line of contact.
Oh.
It's just
Well, it
the
won't
map
let me
doesn't
roll.
see that.
Yeah, so I don't know how to attack her then. I could just scroll way up and just roll it again.
I'm just going to do this. Because the foundry walls are dumb. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Ooh, 29 to hit as well.
You critted!
Yay! Critical!
Love it when a rogue crits.
Oh my god.
That's 2 crits in a row. Well, 2, yeah,
We love
yeah,
it.
2 natural 20s in a row.
When on that crit,
Bro, fuck her up.
the Arcanoloth silvery barbs you.
You piece of shit fox.
Ah!
Okay, but roll another crit to put him in his place.
Oh, I have to roll again? Okay.
Yeah, you roll again, you take the lower.
Have disadvantage, basically.
Okay.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay.
It's lame he nailed your crit, though.
Yeah, that was lame.
But you used his reaction and also a spell, so good job.
I love how Doll's target is Doll.
Oh.
He turns the crossbow on himself.
No! I was shooting at her.
20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Even though your bow is magical, it does not seem to do as much as you would hope it would.
Okay. Well, and now, I'm gonna go over here where she can't see me.
Step slightly to the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that charm require concentration?
It does. Wait, hold on, let me check
Ooh.
that. Let me check that before I say that for sure.
You get our hopes up.
No, it does not.
Damn it.
It lasts an hour.
It was good looking out, though.
It was a good idea, but no, I'm afraid it is not concentration. All right. You do not have to follow her commands, but she's friendly to you, basically. Like, it's not dominate. Sylvie. You're up.
Okay, she's gonna, can I reaction shrug this dead thing off me?
No. You tied
Okay,
it
then-
around yourself with a
Then I'm
survival
keeping
check.
it on Sass Master instead of Game Master. She's gonna step forward and she's gonna put her hand on Scythe's back and say, "You're more useful to us when you're not all warp wobbly." And she's gonna use 5 lay on hands to nullify the poisoned condition.
You do so. No check. It's gone.
Excellent.
Thanks.
And then she's gonna look at the Aranese. She's just kind of like wink and say, "Keep your eyes on me." And she's gonna cast Compel Duel.
Wisdom save.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
If it works.
I rolled a 25.
Ugh!
Oh,
Inspo reroll, because I want it to be cool.
Okay. I'll roll
Yeah, I
again.
could have told
It
you
is-
that she would.
That I would do that. Yeah.
And it became an 11.
hey!
Did it work?
Uh-huh.
Ah!
DC 17. That was a very cool move.
I flip my hair, but it's really short, so it doesn't really do much.
As you say that, she looks at you, her piercing, like, black and white eyes looking straight into yours, and you hear telepathically, "As you like, beautiful."
Whoa! Ah,
Man, okay.
I'm scaroused.
This is gonna be real. This is gonna be so bad for Sylvie. This is not a good situation.
I
Oh,
believe that's your
she's just
turn.
happy. Yep.
It's not the spectator's turn, the living one.
That's
It's gonna throw some eye rays out there.
A little
oh,
disco
shit, I
ball.
forgot they could do that.
Let me read this. Hold on. All right. It's going to attempt to eye ray. Ken, wisdom save, please.
You have +5 by being next to me. At least I think it's 5. Yes, it is. 10.
That's a fail.
Oh, it's a 15. Is that?
Oh, that's a success.
Huh?
No, he punched in
and-
plus
oh,
5.
You roll. Oh, I
I'm-
just
I'm
rolled really
smart.
bad. Shit.
You are confused, Ken.
Oh shit.
Just like doll.
Let's see here.
What does that mean in terms of actions? I can't.
So it means that at the beginning of your turn, you
It's a
have to
D6, that's
roll.
what you could do.
It's almost. It's a D10.
Oh, never mind.
Depending on what you roll, will determine what you do on your turn.
Okay.
And then it will turn and it will zap another ray. This one at Spring. You have a gun.
Sure do.
Please roll me a Constitution save.
Damn it, you're too far from me.
You got it. That is only a 13.
That is successful. You take half damage. It is 16 necrotic damage, so you take half.
8.
Okay.
The spectator is going to stay right where it is, and it doesn't like it. Ken, roll me a d10, please.
From what I'm reading, I don't move or take actions, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
bud. He's just,
And now I can make a wisdom saving throw.
At the end of your turn, yes, go ahead.
Well,
Plus
yeah.
5.
Okay, since I can't do any actions, it's my turn, right?
It's the end of your turn. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
+5. Oh,
He's-
that's better.
You succeed. The confusion goes away.
Aw.
But unfortunately, it did cost you a turn.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Oh no,
Griffiths.
Griffiths is charmed.
Well, like you said, I can't attack her, right?
You don't want to. She's your friend.
She's my friend.
She's hot.
Yeah. So I step up and then I call on Puppy Power, Hound of Ill Omen.
Okay.
And I'm going to have it attack the mean meatball.
Okay.
Okay. And
Gotta protect
so-
her from that meatball.
Yeah. And it has flanking.
And so it has an attack bonus of, I'm looking at it now, I hate how hard it, +5. So I'm just going to roll a d20 for
Uh-huh.
it. And...
Does have advantage.
Oh, I'll roll it twice.
You rolled a
First one
natural
was
20.
Well, shit. Puppy power
Hooray.
activate.
Yes.
This puppy does
And
well. I think it's like the second or third time it's crit.
Uh-huh.
and the damage on that is 2d6 plus 3. So that would be this roll.
Oof.
Nope, I did 2 plus 1. So that's really just 1.
Well,
I'm gonna...
that's okay. Oh, you don't
Oof.
roll it twice. We're rolling crunchy crits. So
Oh.
it is 1 + 1 + 6. So 8 points of damage.
Well,
For what
because
it's
he only
worth, it's-
rolled 1d6 on
It's
accident.
2d6
Plus
normally.
Ah, I
so we're doing
misunderstood.
crunchy crits, so I did an additional 12 plus 2. I did 14 plus its base of plus 3. So I did 17 points of damage to it.
Damn.
Good bite.
Mm-hmm.
Good dog.
Okay,
Oh boy. Everybody loves a
and
ghostly black
then-
dog.
I'm going to cast Prismatic Spray on the Archdude.
Okay.
What is it?
So-
Yeah, I'm sorry, his Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I think I'm just gonna first target him.
Hypnotic pattern actually targets an area, and you could get both of them in the area.
That would be a terrible
I would never
decision.
do that. No.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess-
exactly.
That's his
That's right.
friend.
Right.
That's right. His friend, he is just. I forgot.
Sheesh.
That's true. You're correct.
She's my friend too.
I forget what that word you were using a moment ago. Scorny. Scaroused.
Caroused.
Yeah, she's scaroused.
Scorny.
Ah,
Feeling scorny.
Okay.
And-
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I'm gonna drop that.
He rolled a 26.
Good God.
And I'm sorry. I roll a saving throw, or she does.
He does, and he rolled a 26.
Okay. Does anything
worked for
bad
me
happen
when
to
I-
him?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm afraid not.
Well, that's fun. Okay. So I've moved, bonus action, and attacked. So that's my turn.
That's right. Spring.
Spring is. I mean, when magic is happening, I personally don't think that fire is gonna do too much against these hellish folks. But I'm gonna fire at the foxy dude twice.
Okay.
That's much better. 23.
Yeah, you shoot him with a gun.
Great. So that's 5 fire and 7 plus 3 magical piercing. So 10 magical piercing.
Okay, so the piercing goes all the way through. The fire is reduced, so 12 damage.
Good news. I'm gonna do that again. That's another 17.
Well, it still hits.
Much better.
Okay, so 11 and 1,
3
another
fire,
12.
11 piercing.
All right.
I think I'm gonna. Spring's gonna move a little bit this way, and that's my turn.
It's now Dura's turn. Dura saw that you've compelled a duel between yourself and the Aranese. Okay. So he's going to cast haste. He moves up to here, and he hastes Sylvie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That will help. Good luck. And then he... he doesn't have a bonus action he can do, so... Then he retreats back into cover.
Good guy.
At the end of his turn, magic stays up.
Woo!
Scythe.
Okay.
The foxy. Or the
Yeah.
fucking meatball in front of you.
I think I'm gonna stab the meatball, because I don't like
Yeah,
the
that
eye
meatball's
raise, and
That's,
he's right in
that's
front of me.
fair, yeah.
Super fair. Yeah, they're not good. I don't like them either.
So I will do the thing.
You stab the hell out of that spectator.
So that's actually 11.
Okay. 11 points of damage.
And then I do it again. Why wouldn't you let me target? Whatever.
Is this Rolling Stones with loots and
Fuck yeah, I love it.
I love it so much.
You hit again.
I also want to
Damn.
paint it black.
Okay, so that's
I love the image of Ken playing Paint It Black with his musical instrument.
That
The
was
spectator
learn
is
to
still
do it too.
alive.
All right,
Oh,
well,
just barely.
I don't have a bonus action that is useful, and I'm not moving.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 2 that damage, right?
Yes,
last
I did.
Yeah, I just rolled shit.
It is now Tuzon's turn. He reaches into this tome that he holds out in front of himself. His fingers delve into it. And as he withdraws them out, lightning sparks between each of his fingertips. And he claps both hands together as he casts Chain Lightning.
Uh-oh.
This is going to suck. I need a dexterity save from Sylvie, Ken, Scythe, and Spring.
Wait,
Ken and Scythe get +5.
wait, hold on something. I have something.
I'm going to absorb elements for half.
Is this an effect I can see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I rolled terrible, so good luck to everybody else.
So that's a 19 plus 5, so 24.
Yep.
That is a success. Ken, that's a failure. Sylvie, that's a failure.
Yep.
Spring, that's a failure.
Just hoping I can make my con save.
Oh.
And I think I'm also going to absorb elements.
That might be for the best. That is 45 points of lightning damage.
Oh!
I'm gonna do
What?
cutting words.
That only affects
It's
attacks.
damage
Hit
rolls.
It's
No, it says when a creature you see can make 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. You can expend 1 use of bardic inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
okay.
Right, but the creature didn't have to roll to have it happen.
It's not a okay. I understand what you're saying. I will allow you to cutting words it for yourself.
Okay.
Sorry, what was it again?
45.
23.
Bro, that almost like. I'm not doing well. Ow! And I need a 23 to con save to keep my compel duel.
I think so.
Yeah,
Ah,
I just
it's
have-
possible, but it's gonna be difficult. No.
Okay. How much?
Okay. Compelled duel ends.
I'm looking at the absorb elements thing. How do I?
You say it.
It's just it's a. Okay, so it's just a d6.
Okay, so your
Yeah, it's
next
just
melee
D6.
attack will deal a d6 additional lightning damage.
Okay.
You take half the damage that you've absorbed.
The main
So
thing.
does that mean it's
is
halved
that you
twice?
have the damage.
Yes.
Because okay.
You succeed on the dex save, halves it. You absorb elements, you have it again.
Okay.
So
11.
45 becomes 11 for you.
Excellent.
Incredible.
Thank you. Sorry, I hadn't used that before, so I got confused.
That is Tuzone's turn. Bellona, feeling the compelled duel disappear, she smirks and she says, I was looking forward to our tango, so why don't we continue anyway? And she flies up over the spectator and is going to attack you, Sylvie.
Oh no, at least I'm gonna die doing what I loved, antagonizing a beautiful woman.
She brings a longsword crashing down upon you.
Eep.
Does a 16 hit
Can I
you?
now? Can I now?
No.
Cutting.
It doesn't. But
you
you
used
might want to
cutting
do
words
it if it
on
hits
that
twice.
spell.
I didn't use it. I ended up not doing it because it seemed like that wasn't.
Okay. She attacks again.
So you might want to use it for the second one if it hits.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That does
Pretty
hit.
good.
Please help. I will die.
Okay, how much?
If you roll a 3, it'll save me. 3 or more.
Why does this not tell me how many things to do for cutting words?
It's a D8, isn't
It's
it?
your bardic inspiration. You roll one of your bard dice.
It doesn't say because it changes per level, but it's a D8 right now.
Oh, bless you, you beautiful bard. Does not hit.
Yay.
Ken's like, can I interrupt this little dance?
Yes, please.
The Aranese looks at you with a frown on her face, and she says, I wish you hadn't. Why don't you just go stand in the corner? And she casts suggestion on you, Ken. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Guys,
Oh my god.
I'm not that smart.
You have a +5. You have a +5 because of me. You rolled really good.
that's
Look at
good.
you.
With a 21, you succeed. You feel the suggestion, and you almost, like, you have to do a half turn, and you're like, what? Oh.
Wait, I'm not doing this again. He couldn't tell the difference between the suggestion and the confusion. So.
As you've succeeded on that, both the Aranese looks at all of you, and she says, oh, you all are fun. Doll, it's your turn.
Are you muted?
Are you here?
I was, yes.
For how
Um,
long? Who knows?
So, what's up with these MC Escher stairs? Can I see this fox from where I am, or do I need to run somewhere?
I'm just going to get rid of these walls because they're really making a problem. They're
It's
not.
a little platform, isn't it? Isn't
Yeah,
it like
the stairs go up, but
Yeah.
it's like they're log
feel like I can-
posts. You can see through
Right.
them.
That's kind of what I was. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Just
I'm
please
going
understand, if you're going to go up the stairs, like if you're going to climb over the posting, it's going to take an acrobatics check or an athletics check, but otherwise you can just go up them.
Okay. I'm just going to instead. Wait, who is this? Wait, what? Oh, that's
Who's
me. Ignore me.
Are you okay?
They can cast
Nope.
confusion on you.
Anyway,
They cast confusion on Hellfrog, not Doll.
still not. Yeah, they did. It's still not going through. So let me open this again. I'm gonna try to shoot the fox guy with my bow. Oh wait.
Please know my one weakness.
Yeah, I need to know your one weakness because I want sneak attack.
Okay.
I would like to incite this fox. He seemed nervous. What is his deal?
Okay, let me roll his deception.
Yeah,
It's
He's
also pretty
early
good.
balding and he's insecure about it.
That's a 17.
that is pretty good.
It's nothing compared to the Aranese, but
Fighting.
it's not his job to deceive mortals.
Oh my god. Why? No. Good lord. Anyway, ignore that. One
It's
moment.
okay. Just roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Ooh,
that's
ouch.
terrible. I rolled a 1. It's 10.
No.
I don't understand you, Foxman, so I'm just gonna try to shoot you.
That's fair.
Still a little confused.
He seems complex.
I'm still
Very
reeling
deep, very
from
layered.
the level of my insight into
Ernie, so you understand much better.
exactly. Sometimes knowledge is toxic. Does an 18 hit him?
It does, and he is going to shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuck your spell slot.
He just looks at you and he says,
Also
"This
true.
is what they're for."
Okay, that's my turn. Let me skip ahead.
Okay, Sylvie,
Ah.
you look like
she-
you hurt.
Yeah.
Smoke
She-
rises from your armor as you feel like where the lightning passed through your chest just cracked and burned.
Oh, ooh, okay. This is a little more intense than I initially anticipated.
But you
She
wear it
says-
well.
Oh, well, you really think so? Shit. No, focus. She is going to.
Some characters
Oh.
are easier than others.
God, I hope this works. She's gonna dig in her bag. This is gonna be so good or so stupid. She's gonna pull out that spell scroll of banishment. Thanks, Brunch. And
Oh.
he's gonna look at this woman in front of her and say, "How about you go back where you came from?" But she's gonna actually target the fox instead. Because
Oh.
it's a charisma save, and I don't think that Aranese is going anywhere
Okay.
if I use banishment on her.
As you banish Tuzon, you roll. What's the DC? Do you know?
Is it mine? It's just a
I
spell
think
scroll,
it's-
so
I
it's
think
my
it's
DC, right?
Yours, isn't it? I thought it was
Oh wait,
yours.
the spell's saving DC. It's a 4th level. Spell save is 15.
It depends. Is this one of the scrolls that Dura made you?
Oh yeah, it came
Is it
with
his?
notes saying DC 14.
Why is it? That
I
sucks.
don't know.
If
That's
this
the
is
note.
Mine
okay,
instead?
please make a note. If no, it's either the one who wrote it, or
It's
if
Dura's.
it's okay. Then
Jorah
it's,
wrote this. Yes.
Yes, so please let it be good.
Dura's spell DC is 18.
That's pretty good.
Tuzon rolled an 18.
Someone help
Oh.
with an inspiration.
Words?
I don't have an inspo. I can't do anything about this.
Right.
I have an inspo. I'll use it
Please.
to make that to make him re-roll that.
It can't
I
go
don't think
down
we
one.
You
I
can
don't
bump.
think- yeah.
You can bump the dice up one. You cannot bump the dice
Okay.
down.
But I can make
Understood.
him re-roll, so I'll do that.
I love you, Sal. Thank you.
I roll again.
Please roll bad. Please roll bad.
He needed to roll an 11 or better. He rolled an 8.
Did it work?
Yay!
Tuzon
What
is
a box
banished.
of doom moment! Oh my god.
Uh,
Nice.
okay.
You have to hold it for a minute.
Yeah, I sure do. So I know, right? So help me, guys. My last 1st level spell slot, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself to give myself a +2 to AC.
You have to maintain concentration on banishment,
Oh,
Yeah.
and
you're right, you're
Sanctuary
right.
is concentration.
fuck, never
You
mind.
would
I
know
won't do
that, so I will not
And
make
not
you
do that.
immediately fail your spell.
Thanks. Yes, thank
Could
you.
you
That would
have
be...
you just simply Misty stepped before you cast banishment? then?
Unfortunately, I have no 2nd level spell slots left.
Ah.
I think I used them in the Sahuagin fight. I would absolutely love to do that. I cannot.
You did unfortunately
I can
blow
help.
all your smites on shitty fish people.
They weren't smites, they were moonbeams. Thank you very much.
I can help.
But they were shitty. Swagons.
The fish people.
I anticipate you helping me a lot.
The moonbeam
Ken.
was not shitty. It was totally fine. It was exactly what moonbeam does. Okay. You still have a bonus action. Do you do anything with it?
I don't have anything used. Well, actually, maybe I have a healing potion. That'd be amazing if I did. I don't.
Okay.
All right. Hooray.
The spectator
turn.
that is underneath the Aranese, this one. Let's see. I need a wisdom save from Sylvie.
Oh shit. Okay, it's pretty good actually. 29.
Yeah,
Paladins.
you succeed. Nothing happens to you. I need
She
a
looks
con.
at the meatball and says, "What are you looking at?"
I knew it. Yeah.
Ah.
I need a con save from Doll.
Oh, okay.
Tall's just in his own lane.
Mm-hmm.
He's very far from the fight, so for the most part, he's kind of been just,
Yeah, just kind of chilling. I did take a.
Sylvie, you're hasted. If you did not remember that,
Oh shit, I am. Ah. So I have another action
yeah.
from that. Ah. Can I use it?
After Doll's turn, or not Doll.
Yeah.
After Doll's turn, after Doll makes this save.
I'm trying to make a save. When I click on it, I get a check, not a save. How do I change this?
Click on the button underneath your ability score.
Yeah,
So-
that one won't let me click it.
under the saving throws where it says.
Oh, yes, never mind. Yeah. Go
Okay.
for it.
You succeed. You take 8
Alright.
points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Okay, Sylvie, you can use your action now.
Can I bop this little meatball in the face?
Well, the Aranese is above you and the meatball is in front of you. I'll say
Uh-huh.
you can do either.
I'm hitting the meatball. It's almost dead. I might as well get it off the playing field.
Okay, go ahead.
If I piss off the Aranese, it's going to finish me off, and it would not be hard. 27 to hit this meatball.
Yeah, you hit.
Bop. 14.
It is gone.
So is the puppy.
The puppy?
Yeah, that thing disappears when the target disappears. We were
Oh,
playing it before.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Or maybe I did, but I forgot.
I forgot. I just read that like last week, and I was like, oh shit. Been playing it wrong.
That's okay. We learn as we go. You do have 2 attacks per action.
Oh shit. Well, here. Okay.
You
Nothing
don't
personal, babe.
have to take it.
Stab.
All right, roll your attack.
22. 22.
22 hits.
Are you saying that like it's a bad thing?
I'm not. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna smite her. It's my last spell slot.
Okay. She doesn't seem to
So-
take as much damage from the glaive as you from the halberd as you'd like, even though it's magical.
Okay. Do I get an extra D8 because of fiend?
It is a fiend, so yes.
So 3D8. Awful.
The 10 damage goes through. There is no resisting that.
Okay. Sorry.
As
Now
you
my
blast
turn.
her with the halberd, the Aranese looks at you and says, "Oh, you're spoken for."
I
Ken,
mean, it's not serious.
Okay. Definitely say that to your god.
I mean,
Well.
out of all of the gods in Echo's pantheon, she's probably the least serious god.
It doesn't mean she's not possessive.
Ken, it's your turn. Oh my god.
Ken will, when the Aranese is like, you guys are fun, and he'll be like, yeah, we're super fun. Do you want to hear a joke? And he unstrings his lyre. And, yeah,
God, I hope this
hideous
works.
laughter.
That'd be
Save
so funny.
DC 15 wisdom.
Wisdom
saving
save.
throw. Yeah.
She rolled a 22.
I'm gonna use the inspiration.
Okay.
It worked for me once.
That turned into a 25.
Oh, she's too smart.
Man.
Oh, okay.
You could push it? No, you can't push this.
Once it wasn't me recommending that.
Bonus. I'm gonna bonus Bardic Inspiration, Sylvie.
Thanks. I might need it to hold on to this concentration.
And that's it.
Griffix, your friend is being assailed.
Well, I think it's important to try and persuade everybody not to attack her.
Okay.
So
I think that's
like,
a great idea.
yes, it's like I turn to Scythe and try to persuade her to stop attacking.
What do you mean? She's attacking us.
But it's only because we started it. It's like she really doesn't mean us any harm.
Oh, you're charmed. I have a counter charm. Hold on a second.
People don't normally call me charming. Thank you. I'm flattered.
You just see the Aranese is
No.
just smiling as she watches this back and forth.
Very
You're
funny.
really gonna make me have to counter charm him. Thanks.
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
I want to hear your beautiful music.
Aw.
Spring.
Don't just quit with anyone.
There's
Like,
nothing
I don't
else
know
I
how to
can do
respond to
in my
that.
turn.
You don't have to take an action. You totally can just say you're charmed and you're trying to deal with that. Spring, go ahead.
Do we have a sense of what this thing's AC is, or do we not?
It's high. She's hard to hit.
I hit her with a 22.
Yeah, you haven't like had any close enough strikes to get a feel for it yet.
Got it. Okay.
You've either really hit or really didn't.
Spring is gonna come up to her and flank and look at her. I mean, she's looking at Sylvie, but she's gonna say, just FYI, Sylvie is a fish person, and she's way hotter than you.
What's wrong with
and
fish
she's gonna-
people?
Everyone has their own
Makes
type,
sense.
darling.
I'm rolling a lot of 17s today. It's 25.
Yeah, that hits. To an extent where you don't know what her AC is.
That's 12 thunder damage, and she has disadvantage on everybody but me.
Bro. So clutch right now. She's gonna beat my ass
Thunder
otherwise.
damage? Okay.
And 18, does an 18 hit?
It would, but she parries you. Her AC is an 18.
Okay, got it. She parries you. I'm now kind of gauntlet to blade or whatever it is that she has. What weapon does she have?
She has a really wicked looking longsword and a longbow across her back.
Okay, cool. So I'm sort of like, I think my armor is just like my shield is up, and I'm just kind of like staring intensely at her. And like, oh, I guess we're at an impasse, huh? My armor gleams. That's my turn.
Does she know? Dura is going to move here. What does he do? This is the problem with having an NPC wizard. I have to actually do stuff.
Boo.
I know, firebolt.
Like, he could do that, but that's like the least he could do.
I know,
And-
that would be an insult. Like, oh, I remembered the wizard. Yeah.
He
Throw a
holds out.
dagger.
He can't do that. He only has the one left, and he
Oh,
needs
no.
it. Okay. Oh. You know, I really think it's quite important that banishment finish its, process. Curses. And he points to the Erinies, and he will cast banishment.
Oh shit!
Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, because it would end the
Aw.
haste, and that would end the other banishment.
Oh, that's true. Ooh, yes, you are correct.
He knows that. He's very smart. Smarter than me. Okay. He's just gonna tash his mind whip. And he will upcast it a bit. I need an int save from myself. I roll an 11, which fails, so I take
Hooray!
14 points of psychic damage, and something else happens. Oh, it reduces the stuff the Erinies can do on its turn. Okay. So there. And
Actually,
Dura runs back. At the end of his turn. You better hope I keep rolling odds, or magic's gonna end. Spring.
yeah, Spring is aware of this.
Scythe. You're up.
Fuck her upside.
Scythe is going to stab the Aranyas with her glaive.
I
If you
figured.
move here, you can get advantage without having to use reckless.
Oh, because
That's fun.
of... Yeah, I can do that. Hooray!
All right, what do you do, Seth? You're stabbing? Go ahead and roll it.
Stab.
Nice.
8.
Incredible.
And that's gonna include the d6 of lightning damage from Absorb Element, so there'll be 2 lightning, so 14 total.
What is the slashing? How much is that?
12.
12.
So 6?
Yeah.
And then,
And then the 2 lightning from Absorb Element.
okay, that goes through. All right.
Hooray!
Mm.
And then attack again.
Go for
Oh yeah,
it.
I actually also did 2 lighting from absorb elements. I forgot about
Noted.
entirely. Thank you for reminding me, Scout.
Where did I put my glaive? There it is. Sorry. Okay.
17 misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a bonus action that I'm using. So.
All right. It's now Tuzon's turn. He's banished. It's now the Aranes' turn. She looks at all of you surrounding her, and she says, well, it's kind of you all to be so close. I feel so intimate. Why don't we turn up the heat?
No,
And
you're
she-
already too hot.
She casts Wall of Fire.
Ah! Please, I'm a fish.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Which you'll notice seems to have no effect on her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be one crispy fishy.
She's going to choose... Oh, well.
Unagi. Barbecue.
No.
That's interesting. I can't quite... Hold on. I'm trying to unsnap the thing. It won't let me.
Oh no. Gonna have to pick a different spell.
No, that's not the
Yeah, I
problem.
guess not. It'd be a different spell, I guess. I don't know.
Y'all are cute.
If it doesn't scan, it's free, right?
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the
Doctor
way
says,
this is the way it's gonna land. So I guess, Scythe, you don't get hit.
Ah! Scythe doesn't get hit?
Apparently not. No, she totally does. Have her squares in it. Okay, I need a dex
Yeah.
save from all of you.
Okay, everybody around me gets a +5.
That's
Dex,
good.
you said? That's not good.
Oh my god, I rolled so bad on damage.
Oh, good.
That's a fail.
I need help.
Yeesh, 14.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Ken succeeded. Spring succeeded.
A 15 doesn't succeed.
No.
Guys, I think this banishment's going down.
How are you guys doing over there?
Ah!
Well, he said he rolled bad on damage, so I might not die.
10.
Ooh.
10 points of fire damage.
Whoa, are you serious?
I'm serious. I'll fucking reveal it, man.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but I did.
5d8. Oh, dude. Okay.
Oh,
There's
that's
still a chance
amazing.
that this banishment's still up. Hold on. I am looking rough though.
You need to roll a
Con
10
save.
concentration check.
Yes.
Does Bardic Inspiration help for that?
She could use it if she wanted to.
It would, yeah.
I succeeded. It's fine. I still have
Yeah,
it.
she's fine.
I was just letting.
I would have for sure used it
I'm
though.
absorbing elements again.
You also had advantage on your dex save because you're hasted, Sylvie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need
okay,
you to
hold on.
remember you're hasted.
I'm sorry. There's a lot going on.
I know, but please.
Okay, that worse.
Sure, I didn't
So-
haste
Okay.
for nothing.
Doro slaved over that haste.
He did. He's like,
All day
under the
over.
stairs, he's like, perhaps I should have hasted the barbarian.
No. This is perfect.
Alright.
Doll,
Hello?
it's your turn. You see flames
Okay.
licking up at the ankles and back of this Aranes amongst all of your friends, except for
Yeah.
Griffix, and she just seems to be enjoying it like it's a sauna.
Well, hell. Okay.
Yes. Specifically,
gonna-
yes.
Get up here.
Roll acrobatics, please, or athletics.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll acrobatics. Let's do that.
DC's 10. You did it!
I
Yes.
did it. Hooray.
You
and
clamber
then-
over the railing onto the stairs.
Oh my god. So graceful.
Sniper,
Uh,
please.
I'm trying. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got my thing. Okay, well, I've got advantage on her anyway. There's 15 of you over there.
Yeah.
I will say, by making her have disadvantage to attack anybody but you, Spring, she chose to cast a spell instead.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. If she had targeted me, she would have taken me down.
That was Spring's thought, was make sure that Sylvie doesn't get targeted. Definitely only for the banishment and for no other.
And I don't have advantage, but I have sneak attack. Okay.
Wait, did I take damage?
When? Just now?
Sorry.
You
Yeah,
take
I've-
half damage when you succeed on the firewall, right?
Yeah, you took 5.
So he took 5.
Oh, okay. Hold on,
Uh,
I'm at 1.
Oh,
I'm at
26
3, so I
hits,
get it.
right?
26 to hits.
Okay.
And there's nothing I can
Yay.
do about it.
Good.
Okay, and then...
Good. You definitely have sneak attack because lots of people are in melee.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, that's that amount of damage.
Okay.
15.
1 minute while
Wait,
I roll
7.
my concentration check. She succeeds.
Damn it.
Okay.
Haul my burning carcass out of this firewall.
And that's the end of my turn because I don't have haste. Good luck, guys.
She says bitterly. All right. Sylvie?
Okay. Is this like if I stay in it, I take damage?
If you end
Like,
your
end my
turn in the
turn?
firewall, you will take damage.
Okay, well I can still I'm gonna action disengage. I'm
Okay.
gonna get the fuck away from her.
Okay.
Ah! And then I'll throw a javelin for my hasted action.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Hooray.
19.
That hits.
7.
She seems moving a little sluggishly, and then you remember Dura psychic lanced her.
Yes.
Okay. One moment. She must make another concentration check. She succeeds.
Okay, that's my turn.
All
I don't
right.
have a bonus action I can use. Just get
Ken.
the fuck out of there.
You're standing in fire.
Yeah, I would like to move out of fire.
You can do that. Go ahead and move to wherever you're going. She does not have a reaction with which she can hit you, so you
Oh.
leave her range of threat.
You made me action disengage.
I
You
didn't make
need
you
to.
do anything.
It was a good idea. You still had a hasted action.
It was a good idea.
Sure.
It was a good idea.
I'm holding on to something more important than being able to bop her.
I don't have concentration. Leave me alone, game.
Oh, I bet it thought
Never-
that Tasha
Yeah, it's
worked.
the hideous laughter.
Oh. Are you
Oh,
trying to
it's
cast that?
casting silent death.
'Cause that'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes! Tell her to shut the fuck up.
Wait, hold on. I will have moved a little bit
You would
further
get out
before I
of-
did that. Sorry, Griffix. The rest of you probably don't care too much. Yeah, so Ken was like, you know what? I think you will get that performance, and he starts singing a lullaby, and silence expands from the center point of where the
God damn
Demon
it! I
is-
can't use thunder damage now.
You're silencing the area?
Yeah.
I'm useless now.
You can't just silence one person.
Back up and shoot her.
Yeah, you make an area of silence. Okay.
At least she can't
Uh,
huck spells at me if she's silenced. I'll take it.
Does that mean that the firewall goes down, or is the firewall?
No,
still
the
here?
firewall's
No,
still
it's
there.
still there.
You couldn't
Any-
cast it if she's in it, but it's already up.
Oh, I see.
When she casted Firewall, did she go through the verbal and somatic components
Oh, yes.
of it? Okay.
In much the same way that you do when you cast spells. Not like a wizard
Okay.
does. Griffix, it's your turn.
I make lots of hand gestures that you can clearly say that it's me gesturing that she seems like such a nice person. I don't know.
It's still just
What's
talking.
the problem? It's nice.
All right.
Does he get a save on any of this?
No, it's an
No.
hour.
It's
That's what they
Oh,
do,
man.
right?
It's
Oh, I was gonna
It's-
counter charm.
yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do. She like unless she attacks Griffix or deals damage to Griffix, he doesn't get to save.
Hopefully we'll
Wild.
kick her ass though, and it'll break.
Or her companions, but we banished her companion.
Okay, Spring, what are you doing?
Spring was gonna like basically have a duel with her right now, but she can't. Her thunder gauntlets don't work in the silence. So she opens her mouth to say something snarky and then realizes that she can't. Closes her mouth.
She just raises an eyebrow and smirks at you in the flames.
I told you guys it's time for my performance.
So she will back out of the silence. And
Okay.
also the fire. Knowing that she doesn't have a reaction. She will bonus action defensive field to give herself 6 temp. I think that just to spite her, it looks like flames. It looks like her defensive field kind of crackles and looks like fire. It's like look, I too can appear to be on fire.
I'm afraid
and
the
that's what she
Aranese does not seem impressed.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
impressed.
fair.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Shoot her in the face.
I imagine 6 fire damage does nothing.
The fire
but
does nothing. She's immune to fire.
8 magical pierce.
Unfortunately, only 4.
She's
Even though it's
resistant
magical.
to penetration.
But
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Yep. Okay, that's me.
All right. It's now Dura's turn. He's he like is looking at the situation. He's been John this entire time, hasn't he?
Griffix looks over you and just kind of goes like this. What's
With his book out in front of him, Dura like does a wiping of the page, and he casts Dispel Magic on you, Griffix. And you are no longer charmed.
Okay. Yay.
No, wait a minute.
I'll do my RP on my turn. Yes.
That makes sense. That's, and then Dura will stay here. He doesn't have anything else
He's been
at the
very
end of his
useful.
turn. Hold on. I'm still rolling odds. Magic remains on. Scythe.
Right.
Oh.
Scythe,
You're standing in fire. What do you do?
Scythe is going to step out of the fire. I guess, am I still on fire?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. And then she's going to stab with her glaive.
That's fair. Oh, at this point, the Psychic Lance ends, because that was Dura's turn following.
Okay. Reckless. I'm a big dumb barbarian. I'm gonna reckless attack.
That hits.
Yes.
Hell yeah. You don't crit on 19s, right?
No, that would be cool, but no.
That would be very, very cool.
So 10.
Okay.
And then
Rolling concentration. She succeeds. You rifle her? Oh.
no, I just hit the wrong button.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, yes! Look at that crit!
Unfortunately...
yeah.
Oh, no.
Does she
That
not-
is a
Max
crit.
damage!
You do
What are you-
crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Unfortunately, what?
Yes.
Max fucking
Yes, very good.
damage.
I max damage. So that's
26, so 13
26.
damage.
yeah.
So it's disappointing when it gets pressed out like that.
Look, it was very exciting.
I'm excited for you. Sam.
But I mean,
Her concentration on the firewall ends.
Hooray!
Scythe is pretty happy to be standing in silence, actually. She's down.
Yeah.
Peace and quiet.
Listening to the good music, jamming out.
She's not listening to anything, unfortunately.
No, she can't hear shit. That means because she's in the silence.
I didn't realize you
but-
couldn't hear.
No, you
Nothing.
can't. Yeah,
Can't hear
Down
anything.
You see Sylvie snapping
but
along.
it's cool. It's very cool for Scythe because the world is too full of noise for her anyway. That's my turn.
Okay. Tuzon's still banished. We're on round 5. We need to reach
What are
round...
we thinking right now?
We need to reach round 12 for him to be banished fully. Okay, the Aranese. looks at you, Scythe, having just crit her. So, like, the glaive slashed across her face, and there's, like, a tiny scar scratch that's slowly bleeding.
How
and she turns and looks back
dare.
at you. You see that she's smiling with a fire in her eyes, and she's going to make longsword attacks.
You got this.
No, I don't. She has advantage
Yes, she does.
because I was reckless.
You got this.
I was reckless.
Anyways.
That's the moral of Scythe's story. 18
I
to
was
hit.
reckless.
No. Wait, I'm lying. 18 hits. I apologize. I mathed wrong.
It's okay. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Halved.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oof, ouch. It's whittling her away.
Yeah.
Somebody get that robot.
Plus something. Hold on. Hellish weapons. What is this? Oh. Plus 12 points of poison damage.
Okay, so that's half
Halved.
two.
Yep, so 6.
How you looking, bud? Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
She swings again. That's another 18 to hit. Oh wait, it's an advantage. Hold on, roll again.
Yeah.
But she's immune to crits anyways.
Crit.
It wasn't
I'm
a
in-
crit, but I still might roll better. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, still hits.
Okay.
I think she's gonna go
I
down
think your
on this
minimum
one.
will take her down. So,
Well, the longsword was 7 points of slashing damage.
so that. Yeah, she's down.
Ah!
Scythe is on the ground unconscious.
The Quincy's.
Blank.
No.
The Aranese runs her thumb along her cheek and looks at the blood on it. She looks down at Scythe, who has fallen, and she just stabs the longsword straight down.
No!
No.
No, it's fair.
She's a smart enemy.
She's an Arenius. It's fair.
She looks so
Can
hot
I-
doing it.
Can
Can I-
what?
Does the bardic like?
It cannot be
thing-
heard in the silence.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Silence.
19 to hit.
Okay.
You are prone. You lose
Yep.
2 death saving throws.
Okay. She still has one though.
Daw. It's your
How do I
turn.
mark you?
Okay.
Save the robot.
What do you want me to do
Ow.
exactly?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Save.
I'm gonna
Okay, wait, how do
shoot
I
her.
mark
in the
two?
back.
Oh, there, just like that. Cool.
Well, do you have healing word?
Cannot work in silence.
Who are you
You can-
talking to?
What
No one has it.
Press outside into.
Yeah.
Healing
No,
word needs
because
to
you
be
don't-
heard by the
Yeah,
creature.
Oh, you're right. It's literally
Ooh.
called healing word.
I am also.
Really, really good.
Oh, rogue.
That super
Yeah.
hits. Yeah. The rogue can't do that ever. I'm sorry.
No, I can't do that.
Heal.
Oh, never mind.
Here's what I can do.
You hit for
This is-
8. You need to insight to land sneak attack.
Because Scythe is
He
down.
did.
Has it been a minute? I already did this to her.
Oh, does
Yeah,
it
you
last
get it.
forever?
It lasts a
It
minute.
lasts-
Oh,
Holy
I didn't
shit.
know that. I thought it was every
That's
attack.
amazing.
No,
Yeah.
you
it
get
lasts a
for
minute.
full-
All right. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I
Now we
love my insightful fighting rogue so much.
She's not concentrating on anything. Why are you doing this, Foundry? Okay.
And that's what I can do, ladies and gentlemen. So
Yeah, you deal damage. The arrow sinks in, and the Aranese turns and looks at you.
You've been hitting so hard this whole fight.
I mean, not really
Chip it away
because
at her.
she's resistant to piercing, but
She's at about a quarter health. Sylvie.
Scythe, I love you, but if I go in there, I will die and banishment will drop. So I am going to hug myself, give myself a little hug box, and I'm going to give myself my remaining. I'll give myself 24 of my 25 lay on hands,
Okay.
and that one is for you, Scythe. Sorry, I'm clicking down on my thing. All right, I heal for 24, so I can actually take a hit now.
Okay.
That was one action. The second is going to be to huck a javelin. I have 5 of those.
Yeah, fair. Ooh, throw it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
6.
Okay. She's whittling down. Like, it's happening. Okay. You have more attacks. You have 2 more attacks because of hasted action.
I used an action to lay on hands.
Oh, then you have 1 more attack.
Okay.
Because
last javelin.
your actions are 2 attacks.
Then I'm gonna have to start picking up. I missed.
Okay.
Aw.
Ken, it's now your turn.
Yes, I am also gonna healing myself. Healing word.
This is the healing corner.
Give myself 6. Now I'm up to 7. Woo.
Okay, your bonus action was to heal yourself.
Yeah. You said that for me to cast, I can't cast into the silence. Basically,
can.
I can't.
You can
You can
cast certain
cast into
spells into the silence, but if spells that need to be heard don't work on the targets that are within.
Oh.
You can
so if it's a
also you
verbal-
can drop concentration on the
Also drop
silence at any
concentration.
moment.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a good thing that it's up because she can't cast spells in it. You can cast if you have a verbal component to your spell and you are outside of the silence, you can cast it into it.
Okay. Blindness,
Because if you're
deafness.
inside it, you can't. Oh, that works.
What do we think?
I mean, sure. Go
Well,
for
I'm
it.
asking the GM.
She said blindness, deafness.
Blindness.
Let me look at the spell.
Is it concentration?
It is not.
No. What's
So I don't have to drop concentration to do it.
That works.
It's
Okay.
verbal though.
I'm-
It's verbal.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you don't have to hear it. It's the reason why healing word wouldn't work
Oh.
is because the target has to hear the word. But blindness deaf doesn't
Okay.
say that.
DC 15 Constitution.
Ooh, Constitution. She might not actually be good at that.
Yeah,
She seems to be good
that's
at
what I
every
was
other
thinking.
fucking saving throw.
23.
God damn it.
Damn it. So, okay, so I'm not
No.
dropping the silence, by the way. I was gonna drop silence if I got the blindness.
No, I think silence is more useful up right now.
Okay. And then that's it. That's my turn.
Granted, it doesn't stop a sword from going through Scythe's head.
Griffix.
Same Scythe.
All right. All of a sudden, Griffix makes different gestures of how could she and what
He
was
goes
going
through like a whole
on.
monologue.
Aw.
Yes, and
The
then he
betrayal.
runs out of until he can start hearing himself complain about the what's it?
I will say, as a sorcerer, if you have subtle spell, you can cast spells in a silence field.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you just have to spend that meta magic point every time to do it.
Huh.
Because it negates
You
the
don't have
verbal
to, I'm just
battle.
saying that you can.
That is kind of neat.
That is cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna write that
but
down for a future sorcerer.
would that apply? I'm not doing it anyway. I'm gonna cast. But a good thing to know. Tasha's Mind Whip, and off the scroll that I had gotten from what's his name, Dura.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Hey, it worked before.
Yeah. So that is what kind of save is
It's
this?
an intelligence 18.
Nice.
3d6 psychic damage. Okay, let me roll this Aranese's intelligence save. That's a 6.
Hooray!
Apparently, it's intelligence.
She's
not
not
constitution.
smart.
She has a +8 to her con saves.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay, on a failed save, she takes that 3d6 damage I just rolled,
Mhm.
and she can't take a reaction till the end of her turn. Moreover,
She has to choose an action or bonus action on her turns.
So it's like a short slow.
It's like a single target slow. It's really annoying for a monster.
Mm.
I didn't know that when I cast it on myself. And then I read it and I was like, ah!
Aw.
I
It
have
hurt
a
itself in
different-
its confusion.
I have a different wizard, and I fucking love it.
Okay, Griffix, you read that scroll, and a lance of psychic energy surges out from the back of the scroll as it disintegrates and just slams into the head of Bellona. And she just looks back at you, blood now streaking down her eyes. Doesn't like it.
Yeah, I thought she was my friend too. I'm so
And I
deceived.
know you were
A
charmed.
betrayal.
It happens to the best of people.
Ugh.
Spring, you're up.
Save Scythe.
Yeah, Spring is gonna run into the silence.
She can't take
With one
reactions.
good-
Just drag her out.
She only she has one. Oh, I guess she can take reactions.
She could.
I don't have enough movement.
No, she
I don't
can't
have
take any
enough movement.
reactions because of the spell I just cast.
Exactly.
Oh, I could dash. Yeah, but if I dash, I can't. If I dash, I can't heal her. I was just gonna put a potion in her mouth.
You can do that.
That's probably smart. That's smarter.
That's what I was gonna do because I don't want to fuck around with two.
Because you'll reset her death saves if she goes down again. It's that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's the thought. That's the thought. So Spring's gonna spend her action putting a potion, kind of like emptying her last potion down, down.
Whatever size
throat.
in
Mouth
cube.
That's,
slot.
2D Is it 2d4? I always forget.
It's
2d4
2d4 plus 2, but because you're feeding it to her, it's 10.
Oh, 10. Okay, so you have
Scythe,
10 hit
you have
points.
10 hit points. You are prone, but you are alive.
I love that for us.
Yes, me too. And 2-weapon fighting is a bonus action. I have to have attacked during my attack action. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to spend. Oh, I'm going to spend my bonus action casting Sanctuary. I can't do that. I'm in a cone of silence. Never mind. I have all this cool shit I could do without silence.
You could run out of the silence and do it.
It's true, you could
I
because
don't
she
have-
doesn't
I
have
don't
her
the
action.
movement. I don't have the movement.
Oh, that's true. Well, if
I
you
spent- I
use
spent
10,
20 feet.
10 feet
I
right
spent
here.
20 feet. Would I get? Would Sanctuary work on her?
Why wouldn't it? Does she have to hear you?
She doesn't have to hear it.
Does she have? No, let me double check this.
Read the spell.
I think Sanctuary is about what you.
Bonus action, vocal somatic. You ward a creature within range.
If
until
it
the
doesn't
spell
say
and
they
the
have to hear
creature-
you, then it works.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, great. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Scythe.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, I don't really have anything to indicate Sanctuary, but I'll just mark you. I'll do the same. Okay. Spring, you are concentrating on Sanctuary.
It's not concentration.
Yeah, it is. I couldn't cast it when I was casting Vanish.
You can cast Shield of Faith because that's concentration.
No, it's Sanctuary.
Oh, you're right. Those are two different spells. Thank you.
I thought she was trying to cast Sanctuary.
She
Me
said that, and what she meant was Shield of Faith because she was talking about her AC.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
I
carry
misspoke.
on.
It's now Dura's turn. Dura is going to surge up 30 feet. He's looking into the silence, and he's, like, looking at this Aranese.
He's gonna mind lash her again because it worked so well the first time, right?
He could.
Mind lash
just
over
just,
and
She
over.
seems
just
kinda
keep
dumb.
mind whipping the shit out of her.
She's into that, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, she likes it when she does it, probably.
Oh shit.
I just whipped her, by the way.
That's true.
Right?
True.
Right, but if he does it, it'll go on until his next turn, so it lasts, like, the effects of it will, like, last longer,
Yes.
I guess.
Okay. If you
Back to
want
wizard.
Dura to mind whip her,
If he has something better, I don't know what his spell list is. I'm just saying, it worked.
he doesn't. Okay, so he was going to magic missile, but
Yeah, just let him do what he was gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
okay, he casts magic missile at 3rd level.
Pew pew pew.
Plus, okay, He rolled so terrible.
Great.
Plus, so he deals 14 points of force damage.
Yeah.
However, they all go through. There's no
Yeah.
resisting it.
Hey, 14 is more than I've been doing.
And that's his turn. At the end of his turn, we see... there is a pulse of energy
Uh-oh.
as magic falls away.
Okay, well, she still can't cast spells. Hooray.
But now she can hear.
She can hear, the silence goes
Ken
away.
Playing
Yeah,
The
she can hear Ken playing a song.
the silence
lullaby.
is nullified. The sanctuary is nullified. You're still concentrating on banish. That doesn't seem to end.
Sure am. Great.
It's now Scythe's turn. You're prone, but alive.
All right, half my movement to stand up.
Okay. Also, the sanctuary is not affecting right now.
Yep. We are gonna move. We have 20 feet of movement left.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take a shot with our rifle.
As you raise the rifle, she opens her mouth finally, and she's like, "Ah, at last. I was getting lonely. So quiet in there. This might be nearing its end, but I can't wait to see who of you I'll run into next."
Who of you what?
She'll run into next.
Interesting.
What the heck is happening here? Sorry. Here we go.
That hits.
Oof, ouch.
Wait, I have Savage Attacker. 1 second. Does it
Okay.
apply on a-
Hey!
just have to
Yes,
see if
it's
Take
Take her
attacks.
down, Scythe.
Just roll damage again.
Okay. Cool. It doesn't want to let me, so I'm just
You
gonna
have to
do
roll
it.
another attack.
Oh,
It's Foundry's being dumb about this. Just roll another attack. We ignore it and then just click damage.
okay. Hey. So that's 10.
Okay.
And stop rage. Oh, and I still have another attack, so I will do it again. Wait. I think I have to use my bonus action to reload. Okay.
You do.
But I do that. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't use it for anything else. Oh, I missed.
No, a 12 does not hit.
Yeah.
That's your turn, Scythe.
Yep.
It's Tucson's still banished. Erinese.
Fuck that guy.
Psychic Glance. She will choose.
Pain.
She draws her longbow, putting the sword away, and I'm going to roll to see who she goes for. Well, Scythe, she's going to shoot you again. That's the wrong die. Let's use the thing that I've been using this whole time. Okay, Scythe. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. 22 points of damage total.
Okay, that's 11, so I'm down again.
Damn it.
She raises the bow a little higher and shoots it at Ken.
It's just going on this line.
Yeah. But she only gets the 2 attacks. She does not have 3. Ken, does a dirty 20 hit you?
Quite worth it.
I am gonna cutting words. Wait, does that work with magic not being around?
Oh, you're right.
I'm
I
afraid
don't think
not.
I cutting words. Yeah, it does hit. I could not
Yep.
cutting words.
Okay, that's 21 points of damage, Ken.
Okay, it goes down too. Goodbye.
No!
Second fight in a row.
Okay.
Wait, not in a row. There's one in between.
All right, so the both of you fall unconscious. One moment here. And I will remove the template for the silence because it is gone. Doll.
Are you needed?
Doll?
I am muted. Thank you. Having so much insight into this infernal woman, how hurt is she right now?
She's critically wounded.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like it's.
I mean,
you don't think it's gonna take a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot her.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
That definitely hits.
Oh,
That is
crit.
critical.
A crit. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
You're just killing it today, Frog.
Literally killing it. Kill it.
And
Please.
then our 3d6. Wow. Okay.
So, 18
Critical.
plus 9 is 27. Plus. Well, plus 8. It's 35 points of
That's gotta be
damage. Hey, doll.
Gotta be it.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh. Right through the throat.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Like, enough of this.
Okay. The arrow punches through the flesh of her throat. Right above, like, the steel gorget choker that she wears. And as it punches through, she looks at you as she's falling, and she just winks at you.
Oh.
And then melts
Aroused.
into
Yeah.
smoke and ash on the ground.
Okay. Doll has feelings.
Thank you.
Complicated feelings.
Okay, we're not ending initiative because we have some
Yeah,
people
2 down.
unconscious. But
And that is... I don't know what everybody's doing, so I will also move on the end of my turn towards Ken. I can't, like, feed him a potion this round.
Your
but
son.
I will, yeah. One of you. I'll help one of you.
okay, you feed Ken a potion.
I can't, right? Because I just used my action to kill her. But
That's correct. You can on your
I'm
next
just
turn.
saying I'm walking over here, and next turn, if nobody... Yeah, anyway.
Sylvie.
my turn.
I have no potion. I do have a single lay on hands, but I imagine it won't work
Why?
because the
Right.
magic is down.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, will a potion work?
I don't know.
Ah, fuck.
I will just take Ken in my arms and cradle his precious little princely head and await the magic being turned back on and hope he doesn't bleed out before then.
Aw.
'cause I can't do
Okay.
anything about this.
Ken, please roll me a death saving
Don't-
throw.
Die! You're teaching me the leer. How am I gonna get chicks?
You succeed. Griffix.
I don't think I hit.
Unharmed.
Yeah, whatever, I don't know why you guys were attacking her. Anyway, can I use medicine to try and bind the wounds on
You can
Sai?
perform a medicine check to try to stabilize her. Yes.
Oh,
Roll me
dude,
medicine.
could I have done that?
You
That
could've.
sounds way smarter than what I did.
Perhaps next
Am
time.
I out? Oh,
You were hasted. You could have
Ours
said
was more emotional.
yeah.
With a 16
two
plus... What's your... A 17? You successfully stabilize Scythe.
Damn.
Spring.
Yay! Yeah, I was gonna do. I'm not good at medicine, but I was gonna basically do the same thing and try to medicine check Ken.
Yeah, you can still do that.
Can you medicine? I thought that you had to smith's tools.
Anybody can perform an
What?
unskilled medicine check. There's just a risk of it be going badly.
I was just because
She's talking about the
I'm
fact that she's a
forged.
robot.
Her.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not...
Not Ken.
I need you to understand that forged react to things the way living people do.
I know, but it just is weird because there's no magic right. I don't know. Shut up. Carry on.
I mean, I could have made it when... like,
No, it's fine.
Do you want to die?
no,
Is that-
it's
No,
not.
I just-
It's not what I'm
Got-
saying.
Just carry
Okay,
on.
Spring, you rolled a 14 on a medicine check. That is not good enough, as you are not skilled
Okay.
in this ability. You do not harm Ken, but you do not help
It'll make
Ken
it
either.
worse. This is good.
It's now Dura's
Glad that
turn.
we do not make it worse.
Well, that was... fiends are always just the worst.
Hmm?
And he approaches... He looks down at Ken and he says, This is beyond my means of mundane practice. So I'm not going
Just
to
needs
make
get
that
back
worse.
to my turn, and I'll try.
At the end of his turn, the magic stays gone.
Uh-oh.
Scythe, you are stabilized and
I
having a
can
nap.
fix him.
Tuzon is still banished.
Fuck that guy.
Bologna is defeated. Doll.
I'm gonna try to feed a potion to Ken.
Okay, Ken,
Door. Done.
you heal for 10 points.
Yes.
Yay!
Wait, why am I his son now?
Because
Oh.
I just saved you. When you save me, you get to be the dad again.
Okay,
Okay.
we,
That's
as
the role that we're
Ken is no longer unconscious, we will end combat here.
Yay.
Are you okay, my prince?
Scythe, you are stable.
Okay.
Wasn't talking to Scythe.
Cool.
What the heck, Sylvie?
Oh shit, that sucked.
Yeah.
Nobody
All right.
poke me with anything sharp until this minute goes out. I guess I could heal somebody. I heal. You know, I'm gonna give my 1 hit point to Scythe because she's
The
still.
magic is still
Can't
gone.
kill anybody.
Oh wait, I'll wait.
Hey,
I just
just in
can't-
case he comes back, I'm up here ready to stab him.
Are we still?
So,
Are
Sylvie.
we still in initiative?
No.
He's just waiting for the magic to
Okay.
come back.
Does
So I
that
can
mean
wait.
after a
Right,
minute
well-
we can poke you with sharp objects?
Yes. Wait,
Ken,
no.
What?
Ken
No?
on the ground, like strums very like you know when you hear the twang like a guitar is like breaking. He purposely does that for dramatic effect. He's like,
Wow.
Oh.
and then he like sighs, and then he's like, "Can somebody go look at that fucking coal stone?"
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna do. I was gonna ask if I could go, like, as an artificer, go try to figure out.
Well, he said it.
That's
You do
literally
see in the
what I was
middle
trying
of
to
this
do.
room a stairwell that leads up several stories, up a narrow passage that's in the roof. And with a passive perception of 13 or higher, you see flickering light just kind of dazzling down those stairs from the very top. After about
Okay.
20 seconds, the magic comes back.
I've been repeatedly bapping Scythe on the face, waiting for it to work.
Okay, Scythe,
And
you
that
awaken
kind of
with
does
1 hit point
1 hit point.
eventually.
So I use them all on me.
I was like,
I saved you.
thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, before we go any farther, we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Look at the fucking.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
As the fight is finished, there's no essence of Tuzon or Bologna, the Aranese. Neither of them are here anymore, and the carcasses of the spectators are slowly but surely evaporating into smoke.
I bet we never hear from them again.
No. In my religious studies, which I paid very close attention to, after you just kill a devil, they're never a problem again.
Is that sarcasm?
Depends on how good my deception roll is.
Okay, so, yes.
The 14.
Well, hang on. If we're gonna be this way.
If you're going to be like that.
Okay, well, Sylvie's not bold. Sylvie. Spring. I'm Sylvie.
Yeah.
Neither of you are fooled by this.
Scythe like very slowly sits up.
Hey,
Hey,
you took that sword like a champ.
I don't remember that part.
That's probably for the
There's-
best.
It was champly.
Ken will push himself up, and he'll
For the assist.
follow Spring. Right? Spring was gonna go.
Yeah, there's a cold
Yeah,
stone at the
Spring-
top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To be clear, Spring will communicate. Will kind of be like looking kind of anxiously up the stairs, and as soon as it's clear that like the 2 down party members are up again, she'll be like, "I'm gonna go see if there's anything I can do about that."
Moving seems like it would be.
No,
a mistake.
don't go
So
alone.
she'll go upstairs.
Okay.
I'll figure
I
out.
trip
this
Sylvie
fucking
when she goes
thingy.
by.
Ah, wait. Dex save. I rolled decently. Bitch. What the fuck? What do we see?
You go up the stairs. Okay, I need to know who's going up first.
Probably Spring.
Probably Spring.
I think
Yeah,
Spring.
Spring was the one who was
probably.
saying. Should we
I
all be
run
going
after. I don't
upstairs?
know.
Scythe is like lollygagging.
I don't. You could do whatever
You
you
don't
like.
have to. I don't.
I
I
don't
was
know
sitting
where
there
he is
waiting
up
for
there.
Tuzon, but he didn't come back, so that's good.
You feel
He's
the
not-
banish complete. Tuzon is gone.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so Spring is going up first. Who's fought? Like, can I get an order?
Me next. Me next.
No, you were like the next
Me
one
third.
was Ken, for certain. But who's after Ken?
Me third.
Okay. Then who? Scythe, Doll, Griffiths.
Griffix, do you want to get in on this?
We're all gonna go to the creamery now.
You're
I-
going
yes.
upstairs to find the cold stone, as Sylvie keeps
Go
saying.
ahead. You're an
Okay.
investigative dude, more than
Yes, and very perceptive too.
As
Super
always.
perceptive.
And charming.
Perceptiest.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
forgot about
s-
being charming all fight.
I assume
Oh, yeah.
Scythe and Doll, you
Magically.
follow up after that.
yeah, sure.
Scythe is moseying. She's the caboose.
Okay.
Unless Doll wants to be the caboose, in which case she's just like she's close to the back. Either way.
Understood. This is what you see.
Whoa.
Here she is.
As you emerge, Spring, you're the first one to see it. Nestled within a pedestal that is broken from weathering. There is no roof. There used to be. It is long gone. The pillars that made where the roof is attached are broken and splintered. And you see that there are lots of branches and leaves that were brought up here, probably by a large bird or something. You don't see any wildlife up here. In the meantime, you do see an enormous glowing yellow gemstone. It is fractured along the edges. You see that cracks run all the way through it, splitting it like facets and additional planes inside the gem. You feel glowing light and heat wash over you in strange, battering waves that seem to pan from left to right across your face as you look at it. This is a coal stone.
I'm
Do
no
I-
expert,
I
but
mean, we're,
Hold on, Spring first. What?
this was explained to us in the last session where I wasn't here. Do I know any additional information about this? And if I don't, can I roll Arcana to kind of get a sense of like, did the cracks in it happen just from normal like weathering and wear and tear? Does this seem to be a thing that the demon did, or does this seem to be something?
Roll Arcana.
Come on. Let's see.
Ken says,
16.
I'm no expert, but I don't think those cracks are meant to be there.
Or at least a good one of these shouldn't have them.
16. First, this is a relic from thousands of years ago. You don't know a lot about it. You know that a faceted crystal like this, smaller ones are frequently used in very powerful rituals and magic, specifically of the conjuration variety. This one is enormous, more complete than any crystal you've seen of this size that's used in magic. You don't know what could have caused these rifts and cracks, but you don't think it was anything as mundane as someone fiddling with it.
Can Ken roll survival to see if he knows the creature that would build a nest like this? Or
Sure.
if there's like a feather in it to identify.
Yeah, you inspect the nest. With a 21, yeah, you recognize a rock feather when you see one.
Okay. This is
That's a big
rock's
board.
nest. But you said it appears disused, right?
It doesn't look like any creature has been in it for a while. That doesn't mean it's gone, but it does mean that there is no rock here right now.
Okay.
Does that mean that a rock is protecting it? Maybe.
Or just using
Do
the
I have any
magic that's
idea?
here?
You can roll nature to
Maybe.
figure what you know about rocks and how adept they are at looking at gems.
Now, if I were to chip off a chunk of this,
You're
how
welcome.
much
Ah.
would that be worth?
You're welcome to try.
Don't do that.
No.
Well,
I want to know, like, evaluate the situation. Like, would it
The
must be tens of
Arcana lot-
gold?
seems to like thought it was very, very valuable. So
Well, he wanted the whole thing. I'm just
roll-
I'd be more modest.
roll Arcana. So you've
Is
seen
this something
much smaller ritual crystals that like would fit in the palm of your hand like a golf ball. They're pretty expensive, and they're generally used by multiple people to cast a spell above their own personal spell level. So like a group of people who could only cast 2nd level spells could cast a 5th level spell if they had a ritual crystal very small, but seeming of the same material as this. So this whole thing, probably priceless. A piece of
Does
it, hundreds of gold.
I'm sorry, to cast something. I would have thought something like that would cost. I mean, only cast one spell, or is it like reusable, like that?
So, to cast a spell above your own personal metal, one must have allies of similar training. So, arcane casters can group together to try and cast a spell above what they are capable of. And to do so, they channel their energy through a single crystal.
Okay, so yeah, it's not like a small chunk of this would be thousands of gold, just hundreds of gold.
Correct.
Just curious.
Is this something that you're thinking about in your head?
Yes,
or
I
is
haven't
this
said
something
any of
you're-
these things out loud.
Okay.
So
You're all objecting to my thoughts.
so how do we fix this? Ken
Well,
asks too, and he looks towards Spring and Dura and Griffix.
You feel
I just wanna
a
say-
pulse of energy away from the crystal. Magic is off.
I just want to, over
Spring
the
looks-
table, say, before anything else, I think when we were like deciding whether to even engage with this Arcanoloth or not, when it wanted to take it, we realized it would be like dangerous to try to remove. I
Yes.
just want to put
Yeah,
that
it
out
would
there.
be,
Very
first of all,
dangerous.
Yeah, like
Well-
just to remind you of the conversation that they'd had before, not only very dangerous to remove, super valuable, dangerous to remove, and also it seems like it's protecting something. In addition
Protecting
to
our
keeping
world.
magic stable. Yeah, in addition to keeping magic stable around here, like the removal of it would like allow bad shit to
Mhm.
like come through.
Ley
It just
lines.
seems like it was maybe
Special stuff.
it would like disrupt the ley lines, and this is like that's part of why we had this whole fight.
The
in
whole
first
reason
place.
we engaged with the
Oh.
Arcanoloth, it was like, whatever it's doing can't be good.
Yeah. I will also say that because Spring was not there, I will say that in that conversation, Spring, who this whole time has been like trying to make a buck, would have been on the very front line. No, we gotta fix it. We should spend some of our own Banasite to fix it because she cares. Like she knows a lot about Arcana shit. Like she doesn't want to fuck with
I
ley
mean,
lines.
to be fair, none of it is our Banasite, right? We still have to
It's not our
convince Silvermane.
No,
Our
it's not.
Banasite.
It's not our Banasite.
It is generally
But-
unwise to make plans with things that belong to somebody else.
It is, but I do think that maybe Silvermane could be persuadable in this regard if it is, for the world.
If we make a convincing
Especially-
argument, like, this is bad news if it's
Well-
fucked up.
It's bad news, and not only that, but like he needs the Banasite for the war, and she kind of looks over at Addie. If you can end the war,
Oh yes, I'm sure it's just as quick as that.
I mean, I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying that there's a different strategy now, That's all. Whatever, I'm not the persuasive one. I'm just saying this should be fixed, and we're here.
Okay,
Well, how do
And
we?
we
you
have
don't know
to-
how to fix it. Addie,
Right.
do you know how to fix it?
Dura Adelon looks at the crystal, and he just scratches his chin as he looks at it, and he begins to inspect it, like walking in a circle around the crystal. Do any of you speak Elven?
Yep.
The elf says.
There's a plaque here in Elven.
Oh, hey, cool. I could probably read that. And he like moves over, even though it's like thousands of years old.
Dahl mutters something,
Spring will
but does not speak
This
up.
is ye old.
It is
Yeah.
the plaque is
Elvish.
the plaque looks like it's made of mithril, which is rare and exotic because it has like this pearly marble look to it. It's dusty and dirty, but it just takes a single swipe of the hand and you can read it perfectly clearly. It says, "We, the Rift Keepers, declare our unwavering commitment to the protection of our realm against the insidious forces that seek to breach the veil of our existence. In the face of magic's mysteries and the unknown enemies that dwell beyond, we stand resolute. Our strength is drawn from the ancient wisdom that guides us, and our unity shall be our shield. We pledge to guard our land and its people, ensuring that no dark incursion goes unanswered. Let this declaration serve as a testament to our vigilance and courage as we confront the threats that loom beyond the horizon. While there is one, we are many, and together we shall safeguard the sanctity of our realm, now and forever."
So Ken reads all this. Very dramatic.
Forever, huh?
And then he says, "So, like, do one of us just have to stay here? Because I'll stay here, I guess, if that's."
You're
guys
gonna
think
isolate
that's-
yourself
Like forever? You're just gonna live here?
at this tower forever?
I mean, I would if that's what it.
Stop
I mean,
playing your lyre and actually talk.
Can I get someone other than me to roll a d6, please?
Yes. I said eagerly,
5.
rolling a 5.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Uh-oh.
The neck. Okay, so continue as you were. All right.
Your weird pledge for self-isolation aside, I had an idea. We could ask Persh how to fix it.
The concierge of the Mariguard.
Right, but he could get in touch with the wizard instructor who's a fucking dragon. And maybe he knows how to fix it.
I
At the
mean,
very least, this does seem like something that the Academy should know about. As it's
Yeah, what do we know about
Backup seems smart.
what this is? Like, I can't remember what our knowledge of this location, this thing is.
well, a Ley Tower, from what I remember, was a structure built at a junction of ley lines, and that's what the Arcana Loft did confirm. It was on a ley line junction between the positive and the negative energy planes, which is a lot of planes, which means that this Ley Tower was remarkably important. As Dura is talking, there is another surge of energy as the magic is turned back on. And you all notice Dahl is gone.
What?
What?
Bye.
Is he invisible?
He was standing like on the steps, like leaning against them as all this was going on. And then those of you who were near him, it's like he's just not there anymore.
Bloop.
Doll?
Doll?
Can I hear them?
We'll get to what you hear and see in a moment.
Does she still have to pay for the
Guy
full
is like
session?
checking over, like goes over to the edge and like checking to see if he somehow fell off of the rock's nest.
Can I?
Yeah, roll
the room
perception.
itself.
Can I?
Can we all roll perception?
Anybody can.
I'm going to. Bad.
Yeah, I don't fucking know anything. Oh wait, that's better.
You do not see any sign of Dahl, either off the tower, or
Oh my
down the
God.
stairs anywhere.
Suddenly a
not-
tree.
Elf. He's not in a tree.
Okay, can I roll Arcana to see if the pulse had something to do with this disappearance? We're near a lot of raw magic.
Yeah, you're pretty sure something probably happened.
I thought you were saying ramen for a second instead of raw magic.
Is the stone in better shape now?
Took
That would be
Doll's
awfully
soul.
macabre. No, it does not consume Dahl.
Oh, you want to
Fucking
read
hate doll. Amazing.
Spring takes a couple steps back. From
Okay.
It.
We should go all the way over here.
All right. As all of you are investigating and looking for Dahl, Hellfrog,
Mm-hmm.
here's what you see. Suddenly, your world has changed completely. You're standing, like, it's as though the wall that you were leaning against is gone, and you almost stumble back. And you're standing in a place that looks a lot like the island that you were on, except the sky is gray and swirling, completely ever-changing. As you look around, it's as though the island that you were on at the boat, it seems smaller than it was, and also seems as though if it extends on forever. Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. I was like, what hell dimension am I in now? Oh wow. No, I don't like that. I have an inspiration. I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
That's a little better. 20.
A dirty 20. As you look around, you notice a couple things. The first thing you notice is you don't hear anything. And the silence is even beyond what you'd normally be used to when you're being quiet. You, as a rogue, with your proficiency and expertise in stealth and sneaking and hiding, you don't even hear your own breath. And you realize you're not breathing.
What?
Oh. Am I dead?
You feel warm, but as you, like, check your own pulse and check your throat, there's no pulse.
Oh god. Wait, I gotta be on... This better not be the afterlife.
So I was getting upset because I was like, while everybody was doing that, I was like trying to do something, but like nobody was responding to me and people were talking over me.
Oh, you were muted.
I realized I was muted. It's like,
no.
why
We
did
weren't
people keep
ignoring
talking over me? Ken was gonna go put his hand on the crystal.
Okay, you touch the crystal. It's warm to the touch.
Give me back my son.
It's okay.
Doll, here is what you see. As you become keenly aware, you're not where you were a moment before. This is the sky for you.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we've got a real Cumulus and Cirrus situation up here.
Christ.
What?
Aegir's gonna show up like, what the fuck?
Okay,
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna start. Is there anything like glowing near? Is there anything near me that looks magical and fucky?
With a dirty 20, you do see a whole lot of things that make you a little nervous. It seems as though from great distances away, you see ripples. Constant ripples and waves passing through the sky and the ground. And they seem to come from all over the place.
Like, are any of them happening near me, near where I showed up? Like, did one of these pull me in here?
No, nothing particularly close.
Okay.
You look around, and as you search, suddenly you see a flicker of gold light come from your left. But it's gone, almost the instant it appeared.
Well, I'm gonna go where I saw it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go that way.
You see, as you're approaching it, there's another flash of gold. And you see the shadows that you recognize the silhouette, the towering silhouette of Sylvie's form. You recognize the long robes of Dura's form as he's looking. You see, like, the strange shapes of the equipment and gadgets that Spring wears. Like, those silhouettes are recognizable to you. But only during the flash of gold do you see them.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I wish I'd been paying attention when they talked about the tower. Doll thinks to himself because he can't hear anything. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna stab something. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try and...
It's very funny to me that you rolled doll to get grabbed.
It's like, crap. I'm gonna try to stick... Well, okay. Can I time this thing when I see these flashes,
They're
or is it
It's
erratic?
completely erratic and random.
God. All right. Well, I'm just gonna sit here for 2 minutes, feeling sorry for myself, and hope that they figure it out, and that I'm not actually dead.
After a minute passes, you suddenly hear a voice in your mind.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Does this voice sound familiar to me at all?
How religious are you?
Oh, geez, not very. And by that I mean no.
Then not at all.
Like, yeah, he would just know festivals where they give out free shit, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You like, you almost instinctively like turn around to look and see where the hell that came from. Roll me investigation.
Okay. Oh, I'm actually proficient at that. That's terrible, though. Wow.
A natural
no.
1.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're a little awestruck at the moment. You don't register anything. And we're going to hop back to our folks on top of the tower.
Oh. So, after Doll went missing, Sylvie pulled out a piece of parchment and she's been scribbling feverishly.
Do you
And-
think the tower just chose him?
Is magic on or off?
At the moment, it is on.
Okay, so she finishes writing, so it'll send.
Okay.
And her letter reads as follows. Hey Persh, we found a Ley Tower? The stone at the top looks a little busted, and magic keeps turning on and off. Can we fix this? Does Tabernacle know how to fix it? Also, Doll is missing. Please advise. Love, Sylvie.
Perhaps like he's probably hiding. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I get-
You send that message.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
There's no immediate reply.
Oh, shit.
Well, Persh has
Because
to
there
take a
never
minute
is
to
immediate reply.
rub his
He needs a moment to
and
just
he also has
absorb
to like
Sylvie.
Now, Ken, you can read the plaque, right?
Yeah, it said one must remain, and do you think it...
And all of a
Don't
sudden,
get
one
that.
is gone. I
It's
don't
me.
know. Maybe
Congrats,
if you
you guys.
read it backwards, you read it forwards and one thing happened. Can you read it backwards?
No.
No, it chose me. It's my elven heritage.
It's an old. It's an
Scythe will try to read the Elvish
olden
backwards on
description, and they're
the plaque and see if it does anything.
One
What
word
did you
stands
say?
out to you, Scythe. In Elvish, the word for Riftkeeper is Kranatos.
Granatos.
You say that aloud, and there is a definite there's like a burst of energy from the crystal, but nothing else happens.
Kranatos?
Huh.
Another like
Granatos.
it seems as
Granatos!
though as you say the word, every syllable is bouncing like a surge of energy from the crystal.
It wants a keeper.
Oh shit! It took Doll.
That's what I was...
Guys, can you believe I just had that independent thought?
Kranatos!
I think Doll finally he remembers that too. He's like, oh, I think
Wong.
like,
Wong.
this is a mix-up. I'm sorry. Hello. I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Kranatos, I'll stay. Don't bring Doll back.
Ken. This is a place without people in it. Your thing
You're
is
barred.
people.
That's true. Doll will be okay.
That was not what I meant.
I mean, it's not wrong though.
What if we all say Kranatos at once? Because Dora was talking about. Was Dora talking about this?
I mean, it's
Did
not
someone
gonna hurt.
say?
It's not gonna fucking
Sure.
hurt.
Let's all hold hands and say Kranatos.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Everybody get in a circle. Get in the fucking circle. I'm getting Doll back.
Spring,
Your son.
Spring
you
looks
think it will get Doll
very
back if we
skeptical
stand in a
about
circle?
this.
I'm religious. I know how this works. Kranatos.
I did.
All right.
There is no change in how the gem reacts to you saying Kranatos, whether it be aggressively or as a group. Every syllable just seems to echo. It doesn't
Kranatos
change
backwards.
in any other way. It does not react to Kranatos said backwards.
Thoughts and arc.
But it's each syllable, right? So to the individual phonemes. Sorry.
Kra.
I don't suppose, Echo. I don't suppose mending will do anything to the crystal.
That
No,
crystal is
I'm
so
afraid
big.
not.
Flex tape can't fix that.
It's so big. I don't know what else to do.
I'm not.
Ring
How
is trying to
stupid
do
is
something.
Ken? Hold on.
Oh, I could pray. How stupid is Ken?
Yes. Would your god know something about this? Ask your god to fix the
He's
crystal.
not stupid.
That's a
Are
good
you
idea.
patronizing me? I'm trying to figure out where our fucking friend is. Like,
God's
maybe
gonna
we could
answer
just...
here.
I'm gonna try anyways. Fuck you guys. Iridia?
I said to do it.
Oh,
moment.
you just sounded patronizing. Is
I
that just
said
how
to
you
do it.
sound?
As you begin to pray, you feel
Yes.
the stone. Magic is off.
By the
Okay,
way,
that
I
doesn't
think
have
the
anything to do with my faith.
Yeah, but also,
The
didn't you say
proper
it
way
wasn't
of
that
saying
serious?
it is ask your god if Kranatos is right for you. That's really what I think you should say.
Okay, as soon as the magic goes off, if Ken is now stupid enough. He's like frustrated. He will step forward and punch the crystal.
Your hand hurts.
Okay.
Could we?
It
not
is
punch the
extremely
crystal?
hard. It does not react to your
Could have
unarmed
done
attack.
something stupider.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, I still haven't tried to pray yet. I'm going to.
Okay.
Hey, Iridia, can you hear me? Please
You
respond.
feel remarkably alone at the moment. You do not feel
is this
as though...
because of what I said to that Aries? I
It
was
should be.
mostly
Well-
kidding.
We are standing in a temple of Ana, and I couldn't reach Ana.
Yeah, but we're on the roof.
Okay.
You get great reception up here.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe if we fix the crystal, we can get Doll back.
So how about we just
Maybe.
take Vanacite and just
We're
shove
gonna
it
have
in
to
the
go.
cracks like it's.
We're gonna have to go talk to Silvermane then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can try to figure it out. I mean, if anyone has a chance of trying to figure out how to fix it, I
And
can
that's
do my
probably
best.
true. But let's wait for Perch to get back to us before we try anything.
I don't want to leave Doll here.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I have
mean-
one more thing. I have one more thing I could try to try,
Sure.
but I gotta wait for magic to come back.
Okay.
Can I just try making an Arcana check to see if I can figure out how to fix it? I mean, or is that like the magic needs to come back?
I already
before
did
can
that,
try?
and I-
So
that's what I was
Arcana,
thinking,
the skill Arcana literally reflects on things you already know, things you've studied, things you've learned about the arcane, to see what you can figure out about what you're seeing before you. It is not... Arcana check does not really mean like you reach out magical senses to learn something new. And
Yeah.
this gem, it's ancient, and you've never seen one before. So,
Sure, but in short, I don't know how to fix it.
correct.
Would he
Okay.
know how to fix a speller gem? Like, would that be
Generally,
something that
if you damage a ritual crystal,
they just throw it away?
it's garbage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering if anybody ever fixed them.
It's not really a practice, unfortunately.
Okay.
They are often ground down to be used as other magical components once they are cracked. As you guys are puzzling over how to handle this, Doll, we switch back to you.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Time is odd here, but I have not seen anyone here in a long time.
Oh, that's not encouraging.
I haven't seen anyone here in my time at all, but I've heard stories in the world around me.
Oh, you've never seen anyone?
Not here.
Oh.
I've seen people.
Well, hello. My name is Doll.
I have many names, but
Mhm.
it is a pleasure to meet you, Doll.
You too.
Ask for help.
So,
Get out of here, meta pigeons.
Doll's like just kind of looking around this place. It's pretty awesome.
You
Like,
see...
in the classical sense of the word.
Yeah, literally. You see, as you're looking around, at first you missed it. And then suddenly you realize from the strange sky, and then actually seeming, now that you're perceiving it, much closer than maybe next to you. Like, it's hard to tell how close this entity is.
Oh.
But it's towers over you and looks down at you, though it has
What's his
no
little name?
I like his
face.
name. Hi. I was in a tower, a Ley Tower, with a broken magical engine.
I've seen some memories about those.
Hmm.
Some spirits lost here think back to them a lot.
Oh, also not encouraging. Okay.
Are you lost here?
Well, I just got here, but I have a suspicion I am. We'll
Oh,
see.
you didn't choose to be here.
No. Did they?
Yes. They all talked about it being
Yeah,
valorous.
there was an inscription. That's right. That's right. The elf was reading it.
The elf.
Sorry.
Oh,
About yeah, somebody has to remain. But I didn't agree to that.
then you must not have to remain.
Yeah. That's nice. Just kind of figuring out the mechanism of not remaining. Kind of the challenging part. I mean, that's not your problem though.
Well, it could be. This is my home.
Oh,
Not here. All of here.
like this see, this looks like the place I was, except not.
Yeah. That's generally what my home looks like.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Thank
Just a
you.
little unsettling.
I didn't make it, I just found it.
Oh, did you choose to be here?
It was put upon me.
Hmm.
So,
So.
do you have any hobbies?
Small
I
talk with this thing.
I do. Yeah, actually. Yeah. I mean, what about you? What do you do here for fun?
I listen. I try to help when I can.
What kind of things do you help with?
Ideas.
Oh, that's useful.
I like to think so.
You don't have any ideas for you getting out of here?
Why would I?
Well, you said it was more or less forced upon you, right?
Sure, but the alternative was worse.
Oh, rock in a hard place. I gotcha.
I don't think your case is the same as mine.
I hope not. No offense.
Well, do you hear people's ideas in your own mind as if they were yours?
Not usually.
Then I don't think it's the same.
Oh. Does that happen to you? Is that why you help them with ideas? They're really their ideas and you just tell them?
Yes,
That's wild.
a lot of people have brilliant ideas. They're just afraid to acknowledge them.
Do I have any brilliant ideas right now?
You
Like
seem
how to get out of
afraid.
Hmm. I mean, I'm a little afraid. Yeah.
You don't strike me as particularly creative.
I mean, that's fair. I'm a
So,
practical type of guy.
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hmm.
I just normally wouldn't, you know,
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
speak
not.
to someone like that.
Right. I mean, it's happenstance. It was an accident, so kind of interesting for you from that perspective, right?
Oh, yes, I'm very curious.
Oh, you got any questions for me?
Sure,
Yes, your
Like
hobbies.
what? Oh, you did ask about my hobbies.
I
Who said
did.
that? Who said that? Well, I mean, my hobbies are kind of, I don't know. People get judgy. I've been learning how to make poisons.
From what I've seen, you spend a lot of time trying to learn how to hurt people.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I do.
Is that out of fear?
Not anymore.
But it all starts that way.
Sure.
That's an unfortunate tendency I've noticed amongst people.
Hmm.
They start with fear.
Hmm. Well, the world is hard on people, especially little people.
But you don't seem little at all.
Not anymore. But I got hard too.
Nice.
This entity suddenly looks around.
That was Sylvie. She's really inappropriate. Sorry.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive in one's wants,
Are you sure?
so long as it is respectful, yes.
There you go. There's always a boundary.
Of course there is.
I mean, she's okay though. You'd like her. She's really talkative.
I've seen her.
Oh. So you were watching?
In a way, I'm around
Are you around watching everyone? Like everywhere?
when I can be.
Huh.
Spring seems the most curious of your group.
Yeah, she would have a lot of ideas, I think,
She
if she was
perhaps
here.
would get more of them accomplished with a gentler touch with people.
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't think I'm the vehicle to tell her this message.
No, I'm sure if she came asking, I would tell her too.
Yeah, I think you would. She'd probably take it okay from you.
I doubt it.
I was trying to be gracious.
This is no time for manners.
Oh.
You seem lost.
I am lost.
You don't want to be lost here for too long. People still alive that stay here, they don't leave after quite a while.
Yeah, I noticed I don't seem to be... Okay, alright, hang on. Let me think.
You're in the temporal plane, by the way. I don't know how you got here.
Yeah, there were, I think it was the pulses of magic, of an anti-magic from the stone that's broken. It's going haywire.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, because it was pulsing, and then right when one of them would have happened, right, it was pretty predictable, I was here.
well, I'm sure some of the other lost that were from here might be around. You could try looking for one of them. They might know the secret.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just don't
Alright.
get too close.
To the lost?
Yes.
Okay.
If you let yourself become attached, you won't be able to leave.
Okay.
And then, well, you become lost.
Well, that's... You know what? I have a hard time making attachments anyway. I'm gonna be fine.
I've noticed.
Yep. Yep. That's creepy. I'm just gonna let you know that. Don't
I've
go
gotten
look
that
around.
before.
Oh, buddy. Don't get me wrong. You're likable. It's a little off-putting.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look
The
for-
entity seems to just like turn away and walk into the clouds
Oh.
and is
Okay, bye.
gone.
That was strange, to be sure. Yeah. Doll will look around to see if he sees signs of
Roll
any other
investigation.
entities. Okay. That's way better. 24.
Yeah, okay. As you look around and walk around, searching for anybody else or anything else, it's as though you can walk down the tower, but also walk straight out onto the island at the same time.
That's
The sensory perception of this is really hard to describe.
Mhm.
You walk forward, and you do move forward. And as you're walking out, you see that this island did not always used to be an island, but you perceive it as both. You see where the land bridges would reach out and connect it to a much larger land structure where you can see there is a mountain. And as you look at the mountain, you see where it once was a volcano, where it is currently erupting as a volcano, and also where it sank.
Okay, this is cool.
Uh,
Cauldron here. Somebody come save me. Or Sean.
Calgon, take me away.
as you walk in that direction looking for anybody else, before you find someone, we're going to hop back to everybody on the roof. Okay. You get a message back from Persh.
Hey, fuck.
All it says, Tabernacle is researching. The last Ley Tower hasn't been discovered for over 500 years.
Fuck, because it
Persh.
says I love Persh.
It just says
Damn.
Persh.
Someday he's gonna put it.
Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna-
well, before anything else, Sylvie relays that they're looking, so they should probably hang around. And actually, this is probably
Well, I'm gonna go back to the ship.
Suddenly,
Sylvie. I wasn't done.
as you're talking and you're like about to do something, another piece of paper appears in your hand. It's a different handwriting completely.
Uh-huh.
It says at the top, Sylvie, please indicate the location where you found this Ley Tower. Please describe what it looks like, where it was, what it seems to be made
Tabernacle.
constructed of, what the Ley Tower's crystal appears to be made of, and what's going wrong with it.
Oh my God,
Any
give it to
detail
Spring.
and all, like
Hands
it
the
just keeps
paper
going for
to
details.
Spring.
Yeah, very good.
And actually, so to finish up what I was gonna say, Sylvie, as soon as she sees this big block of text, she's like, no. She hands it to Spring. While Spring is conceivably going to work on this response, she is actually going to keep a hand hooked onto a piece of Spring's like clothing because she's worried that she's going to disappear.
Another piece of parchment appears in your other hand.
Ugh.
Please inscribe this sigil somewhere solid on the island. And then it shows you a sigil. And then it says, please be... It just says on the island. It says, please be very specific and careful in your inscribing.
He's coming to teleport, you guys.
Maybe. Who? I will also hand that to Spring.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the ship. I'm gonna get Banasite just in case we need it.
Okay. You get in the rowboat to
Is it still
row
storming?
back to the ship. It's...
No, we brought the ship to us with the rowboat.
No, we didn't. We anchored the ship.
No, we anchored the ship, I think.
You anchored the ship off of the island, and then you used a rowboat to get to the island from the ship.
We didn't even anchor it off the island. We were passing at an angle through the dead spot. We anchored it at the closest point to the island. And then we rowed from there to the island. So now,
So the ship
now
is
Ken's gonna row back and
Okay.
get Banasite.
Can you go do that? What's everybody else doing?
Is there a sigil that needs tracing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that part.
Okay.
Do it on the island, not on the tower.
Got it.
Because there might be
So-
something fucky up here. So like, go into the sand.
Can I like rip off that piece of the paper?
Yeah,
you know,
take
like
it.
to go to the
I
side.
just gave it to Spring because I knew I'd fuck it up.
Yes.
Spring will cast. As long as there is magic, she will wait for a time. She will follow you and wait for a time that there is magic, and then cast enhance ability.
I was hoping you could
before-
answer the other questions while I took care of that one.
What question?
Oh, the writing down what Tabernacle.
How
Wants.
big is the crystal?
we
What
can-
color
I-
is it?
The crystal,
Oh,
it
my
appears to be amber gold. It is about 4 feet high and 3 feet wide on average around.
My thought was that the thing that he was primarily asking for was a location, but sure, Spring can make sending just all of that, just kind of basic info, and wait for the magic to come back to send that back to him.
Okay. I think I missed your questions somehow about the details about the crystal, Griffix.
Didn't you gave us a sending piece of paper with a long list of questions?
Yes.
Which is what Spring is working on. Spring is answering all of the questions that Tabernacle had.
I was just going to say that it might also be useful for me to cast the spell for you, so you have advantage on the cast to like trace the sigil.
Well, do you have to go down with him, or does it last longer
That's
than?
what I mean. But I can also like I can write ascending. You know, like it depends. It's fine. If you want me to do one thing, we won't cast.
Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
will
go
describe-
trace the sigil. If I mess up, I'll come back and hopefully I can get help then.
Okay, there's no check to trace the sigil. You just do that.
Awesome.
As you guys gather this information to send to Tabernac, which that is clear finally at the end of like the transcription paper where the handwriting gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until you can barely read it. You see the signature Tabernac. Eventually, you get all this together. You inscribe the sigil on the ground. The instant the sigil is complete, you see suddenly a glowing golden eyeball appear above the sigil and begin to drift toward the tower. And as it does, suddenly another wave of energy from the tower top, and all the magic is turned off. And the eye just disappears.
Hopefully he can do that more than once.
So what's the status of the sigil? Is it like I got to start over again?
No, the sigil's fine. You've inscribed it in the ground. It's clear he was using that to create an arcane eye. You recognize that magic as soon as you see it. He was trying to look for his damn self. Because Tabernac could not wait for the reply on all the information that he asked for.
But then his eye got turned off. He was probably like, fuck.
Damn wizards.
Yeah,
Help
that's
me out.
why
Why
I
didn't I?
don't think we need to actually answer these questions of it. That's what the sigil is for. But sure, I will do it.
And why didn't I just cast the sigil right next to the crystal anyway?
He said on the island.
He said on the island, and also,
He gave us
I
bad
figured there might be
directions.
something fucky. It
someone
happened
literally
on the
just
tower.
Someone literally just vanished and has never done that on the island. That's all Spring. I mean, you can do it. You don't have to do it on the island if you want to. You can do it.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
you can come back and try.
That's what I'm
Spring
gonna
would
do.
advise putting it on the island.
I'm gonna go back upstairs to the top of the tower, and I don't know how many times the eye is gonna appear and float 20 feet and then disappear and then start over again. But once I get to the ground right near the crystal,
Do you
I'm
need
gonna
to erase the
retrace.
old one?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Eyeball.
All right, so here's what happens. You move up to the tower top, and you retrace the sigil up there on the stones up there. The magic is still gone for the moment. And it'll stay that way for the next few moments. Spring, what are you doing right now? You're just collecting all that information?
Yeah, I think Spring is sort of like low-key thinks that the spell is sort of more important than this, but she will collect as much information as she can, and down to like textural and like where the cracks are, the exact color,
Okay.
all that stuff.
Ken, you
Plus
return...
everything we've heard about the demon, also the demon fight. It's gonna use it for all that stuff.
Ken,
Really tiny handwriting.
you return to the Dedica, where you find the crew, including Silvermane, and you just go take a box? What?
No, he's gonna talk to Silvermane. He's gonna try to they have to convince him to give up Sabanasite if that's what it takes to repair the crystals. Is thinking.
No.
So he's gonna go to Silvermane and he's gonna explain the situation. He's gonna be like, "Look, there was demons infiltrating our world at this crystal, and then our friend got disappeared. I think he got sucked in to the crystal. I think we need to repair it. We could really use the demon did say that the crystal could be repaired with Banasite, but I mean, it was obviously demon talking, but if we need it, can I row some back?"
Well,
It's very desperate. I'm begging you, please, Silvermane.
I've already lost quite a bit of my original shipment. There's got to be another way. You can't just
And you could lose it all if we can't protect you and bring it to where you want it delivered.
We could just continue rowing past this whole nonsense.
We're not leaving without our friend. So if you're leaving without us, without protection. So you could lose it all to the ships that were pursuing you.
Silvermane scratches at his beard. Please roll me a persuasion check.
You make a good point. Ooh, do you have anything for that? Because I sure don't.
Can I bardic inspiration myself?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
you
should have
cannot.
cast enhance ability on you. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that.
Can I? I've already
I mean,
used
14
an
isn't
inspiration
terrible.
point.
I mean, you can use as many as you want. You just can't use multiple ones for the same roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay, reroll.
That is a lot better.
You can... You can take half a crate, but no more than that.
Okay. Just know that if it takes more than that, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't.
Unspoken threat.
Silvermane begrudgingly parts with half of a crate of Banasite, which is 100 pounds.
Okay. And then Ken is he's gonna row that back, complaining the whole fucking time about how his arms hurt and how fucking he had already volunteered and fucking why did it take Doll
Big
and his
agree.
arm hurts.
Okay, you bring the half crate, which is basically just like it's dumped into a burlap bag, like basically a rice sack that you have over your shoulder now. You're moving at half speed because 100 pounds is a lot for Ken. You finally get back, and as you do, we're gonna hop back over to Hall in the temporal plane.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy.
Jontron?
Mhm.
As you okay. As you are exploring this not island hybrid thing, you find a long, narrow, like canoe, like a sampan, with a single individual who's wearing ancient armor. It looks brand new for him, but you haven't seen the like of this style except for like in history books that you didn't give a shit about forever ago. It's thousands of years old.
Oh my God.
The armor itself appears black with all sorts of like bronze trim and fittings on it. And as you're approaching, you hear him quietly speaking to himself. This individual has like a long pointed chin and very like finely cut hair that looks like it's the sort of haircut a military man would wear to fit into a helmet. He's not wearing a helmet right now, but he has an enormous glaive that's across his lap as he's floating in this boat. The boat itself is both floating and also superimposed over the soil and sand of the island that apparently sank. It's
Doll has a headache.
Yeah, it's like looking at an optical illusion all the time.
What's he saying to himself? Doll will approach quietly.
As you approach quietly, he says, all the ripples, so many ripples, too many ripples. I can't watch all the ripples. There's too many ripples. So many ripples. All of them. There's so many coming, but none of them come. They're all on the way, but they never make it here. There's so many ripples. Too many ripples.
So
I can't make it past these ripples.
From a little bit away, because he remembers his purple friend's warning.
You
Doll's
do
like,
speak Elvish, don't you?
Yes.
You understand him. Okay.
Against his will.
Okay, yeah. So in Elvish, with a terrible accent, Doll is like, hello? Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm lost.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know that. Hey, you're watching ripples? Is that what you're talking about? I think one of those ripples brought me here. I was in a Ley Tower.
No.
And there was an inscription about, Rift Keepers. And then the stone was broken and
I am
all
a Rift
these...
Keeper.
Right.
You shouldn't be here. You're
Yeah,
not
I know,
a Rift
I'm
Keeper.
Nope.
There's too many ripples. You shouldn't be part of this.
Okay, well, how do I...
Go back home. This
How?
is too dangerous for you.
How?
What do you mean, how? How the same way you
How
got
do I...
here?
Oh, fuck. Alright, thanks.
Thanks.
Fucking elves.
Why are you here? You're not my relief. There's only one
no.
Riftkeeper.
I didn't choose this. No, this...
You have to choose this. You can't be
it
here
was-
without choosing it.
The stone was broken. I'm trying to tell you that. It was cracked and fucked up, and it pulsed, and here I am.
He looks so confused.
Yeah.
But you're not a Riftkeeper. Why were you at the stone?
No.
The stone shouldn't even be...
Because there were some demons fucking with it, and we stopped them.
Demons.
Yeah, a little fox demon and an Aranese. I know what those are.
The demons don't cross the ripples. They aren't out of this veil.
No, they weren't here. They were in the prime material plane where I came from, in the tower.
And they broke the stone?
I think so. I wasn't paying attention. I think so.
I think it just broke over time, and then they were able to
Thank you,
discover
Ken.
it. You're welcome.
If the Kolhoth is broken, then there is no God from the veil.
Yeah, it's a problem. Like, that's probably how I got here, right?
That's wrong.
Well, I mean, like, in this justice sense of the word, yeah, it's wrong.
You see him look out towards the sky, and with your high passive perception, you can't help but notice the sky is full of waves and ripples, just as he is describing. You notice a few things that you cannot help but feel a little anxiety about as you look out towards these ripples, and just like in a pond where stone sends cascading waves out in circles, you see almost like the reverse happening, where the ripples close in on a point. And then you see something oblong, something strangely shaped, falling out of that center point, downward.
That's not good. Hey.
As he's looking that way, he just shakes his head and he says, "There's too many ripples. They're all coming. There's no..."
What's coming? What's that? What's that thing?
He turns and he looks at you. What we protect against. What we keep. The Rift Keepers, what we keep. Monsters from beyond the rift. The veil.
Yeah.
Aberrations.
Okay, so it shouldn't be here.
No. That
Well-
is them.
Are you gonna go keep it?
I am keeping it.
Oh. Okay, now I feel like I'm kind of bothering you while you're doing something important.
You shouldn't be here.
Yep, I agree.
You are not
I
a
agree
Rift
with you.
Keeper.
Nope. Okay. Good luck with that.
Too many ripples. There's so many ripples. There's no way. And he's back to looking out at the sky, rowing but not going anywhere.
Okay, all right. The same way I got here. Go find a wall to lean against and not pay attention.
Hope for the best.
Okay.
And not pay attention.
If only you had been paying attention, maybe you could repeat the words backwards.
I don't think that would do it. I didn't repeat them forwards. So.
Doesn't Doll have probably like the highest passive insight or like passive perception of all of us? It's like
It's
not
true.
Doll's not paying attention. It's like
He has to
it's like-
actively choose to not pay attention.
Yeah. That's his hobby. It's like I keep myself occupied.
His form of meditation is not paying attention.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
There is a
He's gonna-
surge
Oh, no.
coming from the tower, which in the prime material, the magic is back on. In the temporal plane, and this is
Does
the
it
first
seem
time
different?
you haven't... A little
Yeah.
bit. This is the first time you haven't been looking directly at it, like you were
Yeah.
trying to focus.
Looking at the
Suddenly,
monsters.
your entire peripheral vision glows golden, as if
Ooh.
a light shines behind you. And as you turn around and look, you see a beacon, a glowing golden beacon, as if a
Okay.
lighthouse shining directly in your direction.
I'm gonna go into the light, Carol Ann. Let's go.
You're already in the light.
Oh, good. Hello. Spotlight on me.
Nothing happens. As
Damn.
it-
I'm gonna go towards the tower anyway, though.
Okay. The
Since
light
that's where I-
vanishes.
Ah, what? Oh. It, like when I moved, it vanished?
It's just a
It
pulse.
didn't seem to matter whether
Okay.
you're moving or not.
Okay. Yeah, it's the pulse.
Yes.
Yeah, but still, I'm gonna still head back towards the tower.
Okay, you head towards the tower. In this moment, as the light comes back on, and Griffix, you inscribe the sigil on the tower top, there is another of energy, except it's not an arcane eye that appears.
It's Tabernacle.
It is Tabernacle, the brass
Hey!
dragon, surges into being.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
As he appears, you see he's like facing the wrong way, and he says, "Blasted arcane eye, never working as I intend it to." Oh. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Tabs. Help.
Thanks for joining us.
That was my 7th attempt at casting a spell through the sigil, and why did this one work? Did you get the sigil wrong?
Maybe,
No,
but
it's
it's
that
because. Go ahead.
It's that magic is turning on and off because the rock is broken.
The rock.
Also, Doll is missing, and we don't know how to get him back.
The cold stone. The cold stone is broken.
Tabernacle finally like turns and sees the coal stone in its pedestal, and like a collector finding a divinely expensive piece, he like crouches down next to it and he says, "Oh, fascinating.
Oh boy.
Oh my gods. How long has this been here, I wonder?
He's
Out
hard
here
as a rock
in the
right now.
middle of nowhere.
Hundreds of years, I think. Maybe
You
more.
are so wrong. This is millennia old.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The Rift
his,
Keepers were
his scales are perking up.
He's very excited. The Rift Keepers are a millennial faction from before Silence, just on the verge of isolation. They were the first protectors of mortal kind. And this is a remarkable relic of what they've left behind.
I'd like to take a quick judgment on how big he is compared to how sturdy the floor is.
You're concerned.
Sure of it. Yeah.
He can fly, don't worry.
Not
He
we
can
can't.
fly. Yeah.
I know. Accent.
And each, I was just wondering, you're not going to do any jumping around or because I'm a little worried about the floor.
No,
Boss,
it'll
can
be
you
fine.
fix it?
Okay, good.
I most certainly can if it becomes a problem.
Not the floor, the stone.
I've never...
Ken's getting a ton of banasite. Will that help?
It could. Might be able to furnish the inner facets of the cold stone. It's not a thing I've ever attempted before. Hello.
First time for everything.
Hello, Lord Adelon. It is a pleasure. And Dura, yes, it's been a while.
Did you know he killed a demon king? Tabernacle? Or banished it? I can't remember what
I
Ken
believe
told me.
it was his forces. Yes, I was there.
It's a real day of firsts, you guys.
Do you have any idea how we can bring our friend back? She disappeared when we were reading the plaque that was on the side of this thing.
Oh,
He disappeared.
that is curious. Do you know where they might have gone?
Nope, not a fucking clue.
Well, from what I research, from what I've gleaned from my ancient relics about ley towers and cold stones, they all managed to spectate across the ley lines to protect our world from otherworldly aggressors by watching
A
them.
devil,
By what?
like the devil we banished.
Oh, yeah, there was a devil.
No, nothing
No,
like
no.
that. Much more villainous creations, such as Nightwalkers and the like,
Oh,
and aboleths. Those horrible monstrosities.
What are those?
An aboleth is a creature from generally... Oh, they come from all over the place. They believe they
I
are...
guess it really doesn't matter.
No, not particularly. They mind control vast amounts of mortals and turn them to their kind, and then try and overthrow civilizations. Anyway, these things happen. However, the Rift Keepers were controlling different coal stones, doesn't matter. They venture into other planes, ones that have parallels to the prime material, and then use them to watch for signs of incursion. So, in the astral sea, one might look for signatures or shining sparks of light that indicate a new portal being made. In the ethereal plane, one might look for new spirits that are coalescing into things that were not mortals that were recently killed. Such as that. Depends on the
Okay,
plane.
so how do we find where Doll went?
That is a good question. First and foremost, we need to figure out exactly which plane the coal stone is attuned to. It being broken...
Positive and negative energy planes, as someone said.
Oh. That is helpful information. Where did you get that
I think
from?
Addie told us. I think, or maybe the devil. I don't know. Someone told me.
You hear Dura's like, I didn't know
Okay,
that.
it was the fox guy.
it was the fox demon. I mean, devil.
Oh. If you don't mind, I'd like to... do any of you have the identify spell prepared, maybe?
Addie does.
Do I? No.
I don't know.
Why?
You own it. I don't
Could
know.
you
Do
not
have a-
volunteer?
I just keep saying it's.
He like
add-on
reaches
to
into
it.
his bag and he's like, I don't even have a scroll for that at the moment. Do I?
Oh, you gave me one.
Oh,
Oh shit!
perfect. It might be the
Yes.
time to use it then.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Like a good idea. Sure.
If
I
this
hand it to Tabernacle.
tabernacle.
It's a
Tabernacle.
vertical.
he doesn't take it from you, but a mage hand does and plucks it. And he looks in and says, "Oh yes, one of these you've been strewing about, Dura. Very well.
Little judgy.
Cool.
It's like your little papers, Adeline.
I guess they're both wizards, so I guess maybe
they
they
got
have
a
like
thing,
a
probably.
wizard
I'm
dick
suddenly
measuring
thinking
contest.
Of Scotty going,
Yeah,
a
I'm enjoying
keyboard.
it.
How quaint! In Star Trek.
Basically, Tabernacle reaches out and he puts a single claw on the gem's surface, and you see he's very delicate about it. And he reads off the scroll as he casts Identify with Dura's scroll.
Man, we could have tried that.
Coulda.
We need to call in a dragon for it.
Get the Deus Ex
Dragona.
bot.
I hope you all don't mind if we successfully restore this coalstone. I would like to take it from my collection, as it won't be doing any good in this ruined pedestal out here.
So it's not going to cause like leg craziness, which is why we stopped that devil from fucking with the.
Well, it appears to be doing so now. Once it's restored, it will likely be stable again, won't it?
I don't know. You're the dragon.
It was rhetorical.
So, wait, so we can restore it.
Maybe. I have to first... let me finish the spell. I will be able to determine if we can...
But we know
repair it.
that. We know that Tabernacle's not going to use it for evil, right?
No, certainly not. And he...
Inside check.
I just want to make sure. I think Tabernacle, does it need to stay here to do its job? It seems like the ley lines are important.
Well, from what I've researched, it requires... These Ley Towers require a Rift Keeper to maintain the vigil. Otherwise, the coalstones act as a beacon within the other plane, or whatever plane this is attuned to. So, without a Rift Keeper, there's nothing to guide back.
Oh, it's like a lighthouse.
So this one doesn't have a Rift Keeper.
I don't think any of them have Rift Keepers anymore.
Is there a way for us to check?
Because wouldn't a Rift Keep like Maybe he's like in the basement or
I
something.
mean, if it's been thousands of years, I don't know that we need to check.
Well,
That's
This is
gonna
an
happen.
ancient order of magic people. They could live forever for all I fucking know.
no one lives forever.
Yeah, there's
But
immortality.
I will point out,
No.
in alternate planes, time does not pass the same way. And in most cases, these core stones do reach into planes where mortality is not an issue.
So there could be a rift.
There
keeper
could be,
then.
but this stone being broken, and I don't know how long it's been broken for, though I suspect a demon or devil was not the cause of such a break. Whatever Riftkeeper was assigned to this tower has likely long been lost.
Okay.
Anyway, my
But
identifier
maybe
is
if
finished.
we found one, they could find all.
Right, that is our immediate purpose. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, is Ken back yet?
Yeah, Ken, you're like coming up the
Okay.
stairs with a sack of banasite.
It's like that's our immediate
There's a
purpose.
dragon
He was
here
hearing
now.
it from downstairs. He's like, "Yes, that's what we're doing," and he like throws the banasite down.
Ah! Hello, Kensidon.
Hi, Tabernacle.
A pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
We are doing
wish it
much
wasn't
more
under these
physical exercise
circumstances.
than I would have seen otherwise.
You know
Uh.
what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Nothing to it but to do it.
Is that
Was
rice?
Silvermane? No. Was Silvermane
You'll get through it.
willing to give you that banasite?
I made it clear that he was gonna lose the banasite either way.
Either what's
I hope you guys
Other
don't
way.
mind.
This
Give it
is
to you
in
or what?
reference to your original assignment, I think. Yes, threatening the customer is always a well-meaning way of doing things.
Would you have rather I left without the banasite? Tabernacle?
I don't know. I don't know the means of repairing this cold stone. But I do know that it does indeed connect to the negative and positive energy planes, and it seems to do so via the temporal plane. It also is very much broken. It is in search of a new Rift Keeper, but it also believes it has one.
Doll.
No, it thinks both at the same time. So,
Huh.
and as he says that,
It
can I get
thinks?
somebody to please roll me a d5 that isn't me?
Well, I did the last time and I fucked Doll, so.
Okay,
Hey,
so
let
let's
me,
do it.
since
I got it.
Yeah, let Doll do it.
Let's all do it, yeah.
The fucking
Yeah,
continues.
let's all do it. Absolutely.
I hope it's
1d8.
me.
You said a d5?
A d5. We can roll
I
a
hope it's
d10
Now
me. I
there's
together.
hope
only
it's
5
me.
of us.
I rolled a 4.
Hey, Scythe!
Uh-oh.
You disappear.
Ah!
Oh, Tabernacle. Work
Well, they're
faster.
close to each other at least.
Scythe, you are suddenly in a completely different place, as I've described to Doll. You are seeing the silhouettes in flashes of gold of your allies. Now one much larger silhouette, as Tabernacle is there. And as you appear, you look around, you're confused, and you feel the strangest you've ever felt in your life. You feel as though you're back in your old body, but it's a memory you didn't have until just now. You feel soft. You feel cold, but warm at the same time.
Can I see? Scythe?
As you're approaching, yeah, you see Scythe appear, and she looks just as you remember her, but also you see this strange shadow of a woman with a black, like, leather jerkin on, with a brown ponytail, long, reaching all the way down her lower back,
Okay,
and
yeah, as
bracers made of bark from a tree.
Okay. As Dahl approaches, like, he's gonna try to remember everything he can about what this shadow of Scythe looks like, because he knows immediately what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wants to remember this so he can tell her somehow later. I don't know. Anyway, hey, what are you doing here?
Doll.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, thank,
Fuck.
thank
Hey.
everything here somewhere.
Well, no,
No,
this
I'm
isn't great.
somewhere.
You shouldn't be here.
Right. This isn't great. You're right.
You're sounding like the Rift Keeper now. You shouldn't be here.
Hey,
Oh
and
no! The
Dahl like
cycle's
looks
begun.
around. He's like, "Hey, I'm my friend with all the names that didn't give me any of them. Are you around? Are you listening? Hello."
I'm always around.
Great.
It
Hi.
seems like it would have been more useful for
Hello.
anyone other than me to
This
be here
is
with you.
This is Scythe. I wish nobody was here. What's happening?
No, but Tabernac came to try to
Oh.
figure it out.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay.
He figured out. He said temporal plane, and then
Yeah,
was here.
yeah. That's where you are. That's where we
Yes,
are right now.
you're in the temporal plane.
I don't know what that means.
It's a place in between where time does not move for anyone who's here. It is also
Yeah.
a place where all time has moved.
Hey, so, the guy that I went to find one of the Rift Keepers, and I found one,
Hmm.
and he told me I shouldn't be here and that I should get back the way I came, pretty much retreading the old ground. I saw like an egg or something come from all the ripples, and he said it was one of the creatures from beyond,
Oh,
and it
yes.
shouldn't be here. Right. Okay, this seems bad.
Oh, it is.
Uh-huh. Do you know why it's happening?
No.
Does
Crystal is
anybody?
broken. Tabernac said,
I don't think it's just this one rock, Scythe.
Oh, it's many.
Is something breaking them?
Something is sending them through.
sending them through.
Are there just not enough Rift Keepers?
There are no Rift Keepers.
I just met one.
Well, there are no sane Rift Keepers.
Ah.
Mm.
So they need to be sane.
That is important.
Tabernac said that it was looking for a new Rift Keeper, but it already had a Rift Keeper and it was broken.
So every time it flashes, it's like resetting, right? So it thinks it needs a Rift Keeper, even though it already pulled our dumbasses in here.
I don't think we're the Rift Keepers. I think we're a mistake.
Yeah, no, yes, obviously.
You're
yes,
welcome
we
here
are.
with me, though.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, this one's pretty polite, actually. Hey, what? Can I have one of your names?
Myriad.
Myriad, like the
Oh.
many. Oh? Doll has no recognition of who this is.
Scythe shouldn't have had either. She's not proficient in it.
Okay.
That was Sow.
Delete that. That was just me.
Anyway, thanks. Like I said, I'm Doll. This is Scythe. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I know you both.
Aw. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he had some insights, or they had some insights, excuse me, about...
You've had lots
All
of
of us.
ideas. A lot of them are gone.
Aw.
That sounds right.
I'm sorry.
A lot is gone.
But you're not lost. Well, you are lost, but you're not
Yeah, sure.
lost.
A bit lost at the moment, but I think I know what you mean.
As you guys are here and confused, and we go back to the rooftop of the Ley Tower and you're confused.
Ken's like,
Lots
fuck.
of confusion.
From what I know, we might be able to repair if anybody has the Fabricate spell available to them now. Do any of you have Fabricate? Which you...
No.
I have prestidigitation.
No.
That will not help at all. That is the least any of you could do.
Congratulations. I
Dura says,
guess.
I do...
Got the Banasite. Fucking.
Yes, Dura!
I do have Fabricate, but it's just, I can only cast it the once. It's the most I can do. Can you maybe, write a scroll for one of your allies, because we need several instances of this. The Banasite will certainly help. Who of you are all arcanely trained?
I am.
Do I count?
I'm an expert.
Oh, Spring.
I'm afraid a paladin is not the sort I'm looking for.
Why would you count?
Maybe if you were a paladin of Magos.
Yeah,
I am not a paladin of Magos.
I think your sorcery, Griffix, and your artifice, Spring, are going to be exactly what we need for this. And Ken, can you read a scroll?
I can read a scroll. I can read a inscription. I can read a scroll.
Hey, I
Fucking-
banished a devil today.
Oh,
I
oh
read
my
a
god.
scroll.
Someone
That-
give Sylvie a cookie.
That very much sounds like the deed a paladin would do. I'm very proud of you. Right. Lord Dura, if you don't mind writing a fabricate scroll for our bard, and meanwhile our other arcanists might be able to focus, and we can get this cast at a higher level, we might be able to repair this crystal from the bottom up.
Ken will hand the Banasite to Sylvie.
Necrofix is saying he needs to be right back.
Griffix is right here.
He's
He just
here.
got back.
Oh, okay. He just got back. I'm
He
sorry.
just had
I'm
to potty, I guess.
I think
like
he's
Dahl,
muted,
okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was muted.
No worries.
Hold on a second. You type on back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tabernacle twiddles his claws. Oh, good, he's returned. Right.
Perfect. Needed to use the little warlock's room. I mean, the little sorcerer's room. Sorry.
As
I know who you are.
Tabernacle, as Dura begins inscribing a scroll of fabricate, and Tabernacle begins instructing Spring and Griffix on how to do a group casting of fabricate, that is where we're going to stop for tonight's session.
Bro, what did we do?
You fell into the
Wild.
temporal plane. Whoops.
Could not have predicted anything.
Okay. That was a lot. Thank you guys for pulling me the night. Before we
Yeah.
go any farther, let's go ahead and get some player votes for inspiration, because a lot happened today. We're going to start at the
Even
top.
though I had no idea what I was doing.
That's perfect. Brinch, who did something that you liked tonight?
I like just how Hellfrog was playing being stuck in the temporal plane.
It was amusing.
Yes. Okay. Meg.
I also really enjoyed the first bit of like Doll in the temporal plane. I thought it was really fun. But I do think I have to give it to Sylvie for remembering that she had a scroll of banishment and whipping it out at rape.
Cannot accept your praise. Grinch privately messaged me to
Oh,
remind me.
I take it all back. It goes to Doll.
Okay.
It goes to Frog.
I will not. In fact, I mean,
That was good.
I was gonna give my inspiration to Brinch for reminding me.
That's nice.
Okay,
I like
it's
that.
okay. It's okay. I took my inspiration back. It goes to Hellfrog. I really enjoyed Doll in the temporal plane.
Oh my goodness.
It was
All right.
very.
Let that be a
character.
lesson to you all. Pay attention. You might suddenly get sucked into another plane. Hellfrog, who did something you liked?
Oh, a lot of people.
6?
Yeah, well, no, but I'm not going to say who didn't. It's just one of you. I'm just kidding. I am going to vote for Ken because I liked Ken bullying the client into giving up the Banasite.
I'm
God
worried
damn
that
it,
we're gonna
Frog,
look
let's not
over
do that.
And he did some
and that ship is gonna be gone.
physical labor. That's fine. Tabernacle's here.
Complaining about his arms. Very funny.
Okay. Pen.
Grinch for reminding me of my fucking scroll.
Yeah.
And an honorable mention to Doll for referring to Ken as the elf. 'Cause that was so
That was amazing.
Man, you didn't even
That elf.
remember. You didn't even remember that Spring called Sylvie hot in the.
I remembered, but I also remember Sylvie being mildly offended at the same time.
Being a fish
They
person.
also called her a fish person.
Yeah.
Listen, she can't. She had to cover her ass. She
Yep.
can't just be nice to Sylvie.
Well, Emily,
Um,
it's your pick now. Who did something you liked?
I mean, Doll's gonna run away with that, and we're just gonna let Doll run away with it. I really thought it was. Doll's just like continued hatred of elves. Like the little detail of like how his accent was bad. He really begrudgingly speaks it.
He speaks
I
it
thought there was-
disdainfully.
Yeah, he's sort of like no. I feel like he speaks it like the disdain is like because I think a lot of elves speak disdainfully
Yeah, right.
because they're
That's
elves.
true.
And that's what he doesn't like. And his whole thing when he was just like fucking elves. Like I loved it. It's just so fucking like it's such a good running bit that you've never forgot. It was great.
I think it's because Hellfrog personally hates elves, and it's being channeled.
Yes, a little bit.
I love that too.
Sal. Who did something you liked?
So because I was gonna give it to Frog for Doll saying not anymore when asked if the poison hobby was because he was afraid. But I do want to give it to Ken for bitching about his arms hurting after when he was rowing the
Fucking bullshit.
Parasite back to the tower because it was funny, and I enjoyed that a lot. But
Okay.
I'm
pretty much
sure-
everyone did something great tonight.
Yeah,
so
it was a good session. I know. I was thinking also about all of Griffix's gestures. Just him describing
I
them.
love the
Hilarious.
pantomime of like, how dare you betray me? But no one can hear it.
You guys were all very good sports about a very hard fight. You pulled it out. Well done.
I didn't die.
You didn't die.
Didn't.
Hooray!
So close.
Yay.
Almost did.
It's that close. I love
That
you
was
all. Thank you for playing with me
so
tonight.
scary.
Hellfrog, you've earned the point of inspiration from the players. Well done.
Yeah, that was really fun. Even though, yeah, I had no idea.
As we come to the end of the session, I want to thank you all for playing with me. And to those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Pen, hi Emily, hi everybody
Emily.
else.
Hi,
We love you all.
Hi.
And other
Hi,
people.
Meg.
Hi, Meg.
I hope you all have a good night.